shall we?
Yeah.
Wait, have we been live this entire time?
Chat has not been able to hear us until just now, but we have been live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I pulled up the live immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm like, I don't know if chat could hear us or not.
No, chat could not hear us.
Fair.
No, I hit go live at 4 on the dot, but we usually have about like a 3 to 5 minute bullshit buffer where we can do our thing, and then I let them hear us.
Okay. Right.
But I always make sure to be like, all right, I'm going to make it so they can hear us now,
Okay.
so that no one gets caught off guard and accidentally says something they shouldn't.
Like as if we would ever do that.
As if. Hang on. I need to adjust things so that you guys all fit, because you guys and the other group are silly sometimes.
Okay, that's...
What is that
Fair.
supposed to mean?
Damn.
It means exactly what it sounds like it means, bitch.
Ooh.
Damn.
You mister?
Talon's so mean today.
So, last we
Here's
left
a
off.
reminder that I know where you live.
Here's a reminder that I dare you, bitch. Come here.
Hey, look, Sabrina, you kill Talon. No more Azius. No more DMing from Talon, okay?
Chase, I would like to invite you to go back in the recording and tell me, where exactly did I say I was gonna kill him?
You were right.
You're so
You did.
right, Facts.
Uh-huh. I never
All right,
said.
bestie.
Anyways, continuing on.
Last we left off. Hang on, music's a bit loud. I'm turning it down. Last we left off, you all found yourselves within O-Line City. After some shenanigans, you went to go to the West End Academy, the West End Arcane Academy, but unfortunately, the person you were looking for, Prosia's friend, is currently on vacation. So, you decided to look for something to do, and you found a job board. And there, you found a list of various job requests, effectively, where they were requesting assistance. Capable fighters or bodyguards to explore never-before-seen ruins, and find Finstra Leorin in City Hall for details. A murderer on the loose. New positions available in the Royal Palace. A missing brother. And a wanted poster for someone named Cinna Minerva. And, most curiously, a poster that simply said, "Help wanted. Seek Dravnos at the Dragon's Tail Inn for details." And so, you went there. You went to the Dragon's Tail Inn, and Dravnos was there. And he told you that he wanted you to rob House Arnotta. And so, you made your way to Contra City, where House Arnotta is located. Along the way, you passed through the Northern Fox Woods, where you saw some strange things, and Thistle, in particular, encountered an entity. A being referred to as Oxliana. A large, nine-tailed fox. It's unclear exactly what was happening between Oxliana and Thistle. A lot was spoken, but the rest of the party wasn't there. You made it to Contra City. You saw the large building rising behind the city, and I was wrong. In my narration, I said the large building in the back of the city was the House Zerosis Forge. The House Zerosis Forge is located in O-Line City. The large building that stands over Contra City is the Cape Coral Academy. And then Berkeley got robbed.
Shit was dumb.
Then we
When that
stopped the rob
happens.
thing.
As
For all of 20 seconds.
as we come back in to focus, as you guys are standing over the pink-haired culprit who has been caught, as they kind of scramble back, standing kind of, or having fallen flat on their ass in the snow-covered on the snow-covered street, they kind of scramble back a bit away from Prozia.
Div is directly behind them.
And bump right into Div. Their eyes flit up towards you. What do you do?
Div is going to just put their hands kind of on his shoulders, just kind of like holding him down.
Them.
I'm just gonna lean forward a little bit. Sorry. Just lean forward a little bit, looking kind of at them and just being like, well, that was an interesting idea.
You got your money back. Let's just, go our separate ways. No harm, no foul?
And Barkley's gonna run around the corner. He's like, you get the son of a bitch. Okay,
No,
all
not
right.
at all.
I can see. I've got eyes.
You see they've got their hands raised. Barkley, your eyes immediately drawn to the kind of teal-painted fingernails as they're kind of down on their knees right in front of Div.
So what's stopping me from getting the authorities?
You'd be doing a nice thing?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have Prozia? Thosia, I almost said. Can I have Prozia grab them by like some kind of collar and kind of like lift them up almost?
Yeah, you can absolutely grab them by like their jacket and pull them up. No, okay. Hi.
Authorities? Like, why would we need authorities? I mean, we can just simply kill them.
No. Wait.
I'd rather you didn't. Now I feel like you should call the authorities.
Well, ain't that the truth? Just let him go.
I won't forget this if you let me go.
Well, we're just gonna let somebody who robbed Tree Bark go? Like, we're just gonna let that shit fly? Come on.
Look, in their defense, I did kind of have it. I was a little lax on where I had my quippers.
That's not a fucking defense. People shouldn't be robbing other people. Come on, get with it.
That is true. And hence where I'm gonna say, you do it again, I ain't gonna be so easy.
I completely understand.
Let my good old buddy, old pal, take you around the corner and do whatever the hell they want.
Okay, that's... I would rather not...
Yeah, didn't think so. So run off back to your klepto club.
That
Alright then.
klepto
We'll just kind of stand up.
club is called the Nocturne Spirits.
Oh. Do I even have to roll history?
I don't think Prozia has to roll. The rest of you, if you want to, you can roll history, but I don't think Prozia needs to.
History?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Sure.
I will. Why not?
Oh, it's not great. It's a 12.
Surprisingly good, 17.
Thistle. You you have heard of the Nocturne Spirits. Somewhat recently, actually, from a friend back home. She... The satyr woman that you knew. She told you about the Nocturne Spirits, an organization that popped up about, give or take, 5 years ago in the Callous Kingdom and quickly became the most infamous criminal organization in the entire kingdom. She had a touch of insider information regarding the leader, and that the leader was not who everyone thought it was. But she didn't give you much more than that.
I see. Okay. So we'll remember this.
And Perosia, for your records, as far as you are aware, the leader of the Nocturne Spirits is a woman named Cinna Minerva.
Oh. Well, that would have been interesting information to know. Looking back at the wanted poster,
Damn.
I'm gonna just say that Prosia did not see that one for whatever reason. That one was hiding.
Makes sense. Or it could be a thing where, like, Perosia didn't process that until now the Nocturne Spirits are being brought up, and it was, oh shit, yeah, hang on.
Oh, that Minerva.
I'm trying to debate if Prosia would just be more on, like, instinct about it, or if they would actually be like, well, I mean, I'm technically no longer a shadow child, so, like, I don't... But, like, I kind of want them to act on the instinct and be like... Because they still have the disdain for, you know, the Nocturne Spirits, because, you know, they're obviously gonna hate each other. So, like, the hidden blade that they have in their sleeve is like, oh, a fucking Nocturne Spirit. Like, of course we're gonna have to kill you now. That was unfortunate to bring that up.
I can tell them, I can put in word, I can tell them not to target you, perhaps?
Everybody's just looking at this, just like, this is okay. Like,
Thistle has decided that this is Prosia's and Barclay's fight now. Like, her paws are not in this.
It is. Does it look like Prosia is like actively going to kill this kid?
They do have, like, the hidden blade that they have, like, to their throat at this point, basically.
I'll walk up and say, Prosia, this is.
Don't use that one.
Don't use what one? Oh, right. Look, we can. It's much better if we just leave it as is.
They think for a second. Say, how easy do you think it would be for you to break into House Arnotta?
Kind of narrows their eyes at you, not suspiciously, just confused, as they say, I mean, I can get you in contact with people who'd be really good. Why?
Oh
Would they-
shit. Maybe, I mean, like, I know we've kind of got like a rival thing going on here, but if we can find somebody who already has insight.
Might be helpful.
You get us this information, and I won't kill you.
Alright, how about we meet in the park at nightfall?
Will
No
it just
tricks,
be
right?
you?
I can meet you there alone, or I can meet you there with someone.
Alone.
Understood?
and then they will back off.
Div will
Thank you.
also just remove their hands from their shoulders and just kind of take a step back, but still fairly close by.
You won't regret this, I promise. And they turn and dart off.
Something tells me we might regret that.
I really don't trust that at all.
What does it feel like he was? Does it feel like they were being truthful?
Go ahead and roll insight.
I probably also should have rolled insight as well.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's a natural 20!
Okay, all right, much better, much better.
What did Barkley get?
I got a 7.
Okay,
7.
Nat 20 for a total of 24.
got it.
Hell
Barkley,
yeah.
they have no reason to lie. They have no reason to lie. You're confident that they're telling the truth. Prozia, you saw the way they were shaking. They were clearly afraid. But there was no sign of deceit in their words. The fear in their eyes was genuine, and it was the kind of fear that gets people talking. You believe them.
Well, they seem to value their life more than anything, so
Well, how old did this individual look?
They looked probably early to mid-20s. And they seemed to be human.
Okay.
but I don't believe that I don't think they're going to cause any actual issues for us.
Well, at least I got my money. Unfortunately, this is probably all the money that I've got at the moment. I don't remember leaving. I don't think I left any at the shop. So yeah, good job, guys. Good job, everybody.
Go team.
Don't kill random people. And Prozia, what do you want us to call you for the time being?
Oh fuck! I forgot to come up with a name.
Hmm.
Oh, I think I did. I think I forgot it.
Well.
Hold on.
Is it
Oh,
time
shit.
to pull her out?
No, we are not pulling.
No? Damn.
That's mean.
And no one knows who I was thinking of.
What am I missing?
You're missing the context of the first time we tried to run the Azius campaign.
Damn it.
Oh.
I hate when I'm missing context for
I
things
mean-
that I wasn't there for.
Well, if I remember that, if I remember what name I came up with, because I remember telling Kieran it like in the car one day after work, but or at least I came up with it in the car, but I don't remember it. So I think I will actually go with that name. My fucking creativity is depleted. You know, we'll go with Mornbloom. I think that will be good enough.
Morn for short.
Sure.
All right. That'll work for now, I guess.
Which, for reference, just as a reminder for anyone who does not remember, morn blooms are flowers found literally everywhere. They grow where death has occurred and have no seeds.
Okay.
They are used in tea sometimes, and will absolutely thrive in the ruins of battlefields.
Div currently has one just kind of tucked in their hair.
And then if anybody asks, like, oh, that's such an interesting name. Where does it come from? Even though we do have a thistle here, you could just say that my parents fucked on the grave or something, you know?
Okay. All right.
I mean, I feel like we didn't necessarily need to come up with the lore, but I'll remember it anyway.
Yeah, well, it's hard to forget that one. Phew. All right. Well, we got how long until nightfall? Until our meetup at this point?
You've got about 10 hours till nightfall.
All right, we got close to 10 hours to kill. We'll want to just like look for more work, or do we want to go shopping?
I'd say we should probably scope out the area we're trying to infiltrate.
Spooky's
I guess
right.
it's-
We should get a
Start
lay of the
getting
land.
Oh yeah, that's
get a
here.
look of
That's
it.
here. We're here now.
We are here now.
Jeez.
Good on you for catching on, Buckley.
Hey, look, I've seen a lot of new things in such a short amount of time. That's kind of overwhelming. Whew.
I get it.
But I think
We
we should
should take off.
definitely get more, a lay of the land. Do I have any paper? This is a thing that I'm now looking to see if I have any paper.
I think you do.
It would make sense to have paper because I would want to start drawing a map, basically.
I'll say you can have some paper on you.
Okay. I was gonna say I have a bell but no paper.
Ain't that just the way?
So yeah, I'll start like making a small a simple map for just the city.
Okay.
You know, Morn, I'm sure they probably have a city map that we could have, maybe. I would imagine.
I mean, yes, probably, but I like walking down the streets and figuring out which, like, in case, like, oh, this it says there's an alley here, but it's recently been blocked off for whatever reason. You don't want to to happen when you're in a foot chase.
I guess that's fair.
It's also easier to remember the direction you're going if you write it down yourself.
This is also true.
Well, I guess we head off to what was the house Arnotta? Oh, I see. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's not-
sounds about right.
Then we start walking,
Alrighty.
or at least exploring the city. Considering I don't. This.
Alright. Can I have Prozia roll me a... Do you have proficiency in cartographer's tools?
I don't believe so.
Okay, can you roll me an intelligence check, then?
I'm good at that. Prozia is pretty smart. But I did
now.
only roll for now. That
Hey,
was
damage is a
vaguely
hell of a
threatening. But that is only a 14 that I got.
A 14. Alright. With a 14... You begin to map out the terrain. Locating House Arnotta is not too difficult. You're able to find it after about an hour, give or take. A large manor kind of towards one edge of the city, bearing the sigil of the clover. The manor itself is beautiful, ornate, and with a large garden along the edge and out front. You see a number of guards within, kind of moving around, and there's a porch out front of the city, or out front of the manor itself. The rest of the city you're able to get mapped within a couple hours, at least near to House Arnotta.
map.
Are the rest of you following Perosia?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then how much are you mapping of the city?
Probably just mostly close to towards the Arnotta, basically trying to find very quick like routes that would very much confuse anybody that would be chasing, and something that isn't easy to be, pincered.
Understood.
Probably marking significant locations of like where a lot of people would be, even at weird hours.
All right, so I'll say you're able to get that done within like 3 hours.
Yippee!
Once we get to the grounds, Thistle probably will sneak off just a little bit on her own to kind of get a good lay of things, taking note of entrances and exits, how many guards are visible, that
It will
sort
do
of
the
thing.
same.
All right. Can I have both of you then roll investigation checks?
Maybe.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Not stellar. 9.
Also, 10.
Ha!
9 and 10. There are 2 front entrances. There's a main door and a side door that are both accessible from the porch, and then a fence, a stone wall segmented into fences surrounds the rest of the manor, making it hard to tell where other entrances may be.
Gotcha. Thistle probably wouldn't wander on her own too long, and she would like tell the group where she's going and stuff. It's not like sneaking away.
Yeah.
But she will try and
just
regroup
going
when
the
she's
opposite
done.
direction. Div does the same thing, but kind of goes the opposite direction, trying to get just in different side.
Yeah, you guys both get the same information because you rolled a 9 and a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thistle's too damn short to see what's going on.
Oh god, that's a So what have we learned so far?
There's a door.
Yeah. There's a
Damn.
wall.
There's 2 of them actually, but kind of hard to get a good look at things from so far away.
I see. Okay. Alright.
I kept getting bumped into by people. I didn't exactly pick the best area to try and look.
Plus, you've been a little spacey as of late. You okay?
Well, I'm fine. Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, no, it's just fairly busy over there.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna try and be in try and get into like a inconspicuous spot as well as I can, and try to watch for as long as we can, for as long as we have. Watch for like guard rotations.
Okay.
And maybe see if there are any patrols.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. I guess that would also be investigation?
Okie dokie.
Well, hang on. What's your passive, actually? Because you're doing this over a period of 7 hours?
It would be 19. That is my passive investigation.
Okay. You said you're doing this for until nightfall. Yeah?
I will be doing. I will be trying to do this as long as I can. Yes.
Okay. You notice two things then.
Okay.
The first thing that you notice is that the front door to the manor does not typically have any guards standing outside of it.
Okay.
But there are guards within the kind of fenced-off part of the manor. The second thing that you notice is that the guards, although you do see like a noticeable shift change, the guards do not leave the grounds of the manor.
Okay.
Which means that,
So then,
unlike most of the city, these guards are not employed by the city, but employed by House Arnotta specifically.
yeah, and they have like a barracks in the actual on the actual premises. Good information to know.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
You also see, well, I'll get back to that in a sec. Is there anything else you guys are doing throughout the day?
I think Thistle would probably want to stay with Barkley at least for a little while, staking things out. Has Prosia just kind of gone off on their own adventure of mapping things?
That might have how things probably just split up, just because, like, you know, Thistle and Div were looking at the thing at the house specifically.
Okay.
Div
Yeah,
will just
so...
kind of. Oh, sorry. Go on.
You first.
Alright. Div will just kind of attempt to find the park we were told to meet at and just wait there. Kind
Okay.
of kept away a little bit as to not be obviously there.
Okay. You find the park pretty easily. It's like right in the center of the city.
Thistle would probably hang out with Barkley for a while then. She might, like, doze off for a little while.
Okay.
As a try, or you're gonna try and take a nap.
Well, she's not attempting to take a nap, but I imagine that she would get bored after several hours and probably fall asleep for a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, Thistle, you're hanging out here a lot longer than I thought you would.
There's not really, like, there's a whole lot else to do. We can't really get close to look at the thing. We're just waiting until night.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true.
And you got the whole, like, watching the guards thing covered. I'm just here.
Well, I mean, you're nice company.
This'll just kind of, like, glares at Barkley, like, not a true glare, but, like, a little bit of a what the fuck look.
What?
Are you, like, sure?
I mean, you're entertaining.
She kind of narrows her eyes a little further.
You're a feisty little guy. You're, like, what do you want me? What do you want me to say? We're sitting here watching guards, doing nothing right now. But you are, hell, not whenever you're not doing anything, you still somehow make it interesting.
I'll
No,
accept this. You chose your words wisely. Well done, Tree Bark.
Hey, it's my job.
Yeah, I guess.
Literally,
And you
it's
ever
his
get...
job.
Do you ever get bored of, like, the whole writing thing? I mean, it doesn't sound like you've seen very much of the actual world.
I mean, after a while, it gets a little dull, yeah. But I mean, I would imagine getting into any type of routine would get dull after a while. But I mean, there's an allure to that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Not anything. There aren't any surprises, except for
Yeah, but...
you know, the day that I ran into you guys. That was certainly a surprise.
I don't think it's been bad so far, though.
No, far from it. Except for the time we almost got sent off to ABS. That was tough.
Yeah, the jail thing wasn't very fun, and the almost drowning in that underground thing wasn't
Also-
super fun. But
also-
like, we're fine. We figured it out.
Sure, yeah. I think we got ourselves a good little crew here.
Now that you're like, you can actually see shit out in the world, you got more shit to write about now.
Yeah, that is. I guess that's fair. Okay, those are excellent.
What are do you not want to write about shit anymore? You sound, I don't know, not interested.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, I've always thought about writing stuff out of the world, but I feel like there's so much out here at this point that there's just I'm less focusing on my writing and less on or more on just what's happening in front of me because I can't keep up with all this shit.
I think that's probably the best way to do it, especially since you've never seen snow before.
It's very pretty.
It is, you're right. It's just fucking wild to me that there are people that live that have just never seen snow.
For the record, it is still lightly snowing.
You've never had like a snowball fight or anything?
The fuck is a snowball fight?
Oh, you're in for it. Just wait till we got a bit of free time and we're back on the ground. You take snow, right, and you clump it up into like a ball and you chuck it at people. And then they chuck snow back at you.
Whoa, what?
It's fun. It's
seems
a game.
That seems a little absurd. Like, I mean, the snow is so small. Like,
No, but like they're sitting in like a tree or something, right?
we're off in some kind of like I would say I don't know where we are. We're besides for like out in the street. What could we have found a rooftop or something?
Yeah.
Like a way up onto a roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously.
So Thistle will like reach around beside her and like scoop up a little bit of snow and roll it into a ball and smack it right on Barkley's head.
Fucking hell! What the? Damn, that's
It's
cold.
like that, but like you throw it, and it's fun.
Oh, okay. I'll scoop some up and roll it into a ball. It compacts.
It sticks. I had some friends maybe back where I'm from that used to make like little figures out of it.
What do you mean by figures?
Well, you can make. Thistle proceeds to begin making a very like small circular snowman, like rolling out a little ball, taking like a twig that she managed to like dig up from wherever they are and just like break it into pieces to make little arms. See, it's a guy. Look,
What the hell? This stuff is great.
that's what I'm saying. It's insane that you haven't like seen this, experienced any of it. I think that once we're back on the ground and we're all with the rest of the group and we're just like waiting for the people at the park, you should just like chuck a snowball at Prosia. See what happens.
You want to fucking ambush them?
Yeah, I do.
Let's fucking go. Let's do
Let's
this.
do it.
I'm
Me-
for
Meanwhile,
it.
Prosia, as you finish your mapping, what do you do?
So Prosia does have the winter clothes, or at least like a winter coat,
mhm.
correct? See, I was thinking of Prosia maybe getting a different, trying to either sell or. I even had the idea if they saw like a little kid just out freezing in the snow, like giving them the jacket that they originally had.
Aw.
like I was thinking of them just getting a new pair of clothes, and I'm currently drawing what their what the form they're going to be going with at the moment.
Rosia may be murderous, but at least he's not an asshole to kids.
Unless they're the Shadow Children, apparently, then you have to you have to do community service because he doesn't save you.
So, Prozia,
Yeah.
as you finish up with your mapping, you've got kind of a decent, a decent map of the surrounding area around House Arnotta, all figured out. You've got a couple different escape routes plotted, just in case one or the other doesn't work in the moment. You have never been this fucking cold. You do not know how to deal with it. Even with the jacket, it is still so much colder than you have ever been. But you're surviving. You're fine. It's just incredibly uncomfortable. And you notice, not too far, kind of huddled in an alleyway under a blanket, a young, they appear to be halfling. Trying to shelter from the snow in an alley under a roof.
Prozia will approach the young halfling.
Okay. They look up in your direction as you approach.
So they do have like the winter coat that they bought back in Oline. So I imagine that they haven't been able to wear the red coat that they typically wore. And so they kind of just have that more in like hurled over their arm, and they take it off their arm and like shake it a little bit to make sure that there's no snow on the inside, and then we'll drape it over the kid.
The halfling smiles and looks up at you. Do you speak Elvish?
I don't believe so. Let me double check. No.
They say something, but you don't understand what they say. But they look a little brighter now.
Posey's a big old south.
Oh.
I'm gonna have them commit murder like soon after, just so then
No.
you take it back.
No.
Counterbalance.
You feel good about yourself. You've done a good deed. You feel also that itching, aching feeling.
Oh no. Good feeling. We make sure to get away from the child.
Okay. You move away from the child, slipping into the night. Well, not the night. It's not nighttime yet, but...
It suddenly just becomes night. That's what Prozia's presence does.
As you slip off away from the child, your eyes beginning to flit around. It's been more than 24 hours at this point. You glance from alley to alley, and you see someone. Someone trying to be unseen in the alley. They have a large coat on, and they seem to be looking for someone or something. They're hidden, out of sight. What do you do?
Oh no. This isn't good. Do I see anything else other, like, do I see any of their features?
They appear to be human. Short brown hair. And it looks like they're hiding something in their coat. You're not sure if it's a weapon or something else. But they're also cautiously eyeing guards whenever they walk near.
I would like to sneak up behind them.
Roll a stealth check.
That wasn't a very good roll, but that is still a 19.
One with shadow, you sneak up behind them silently as you slip into the alley and quickly find yourself on the other side of them, deeper into the alley.
I'm debating on if I kill them. I might, guys. But also, I have something funnier.
What could be funnier than murder?
A lot of things.
So yeah, they'll just kind of
Oh
like
my
suddenly
God, quicker.
be behind this person, and they'll just say, "So what you got there?"
Oh, don't scare me like that. Gods! And it's nothing, none of your concern.
Well, you're hiding from the guards, and you are holding something, and I want to know what it is.
It's, like I said, it's nothing. I'm not hiding from the guards, I'm hiding from the snow.
Do I even need to insight check that?
No.
No.
Just get out of here. Scram.
Ram?
Score. like I'm a kid on their lawn.
You young whippersnappers!
That's such a good old man voice.
That is, yeah. Can you voice like when I go into that dragonborn form? Can I just DM you what I'm gonna be saying, and can you do it? But well, now I want to know, and so I'm going to take it from you, if that's all right.
He takes a step back from you, and in one swift movement, he pulls a dagger from under his coat and kind of holds it in your direction. No, you're not. You're going to walk away from here, and maybe I'll let you live.
They laugh at this.
What? What's so funny? I'm dangerous. I'll kill you. I'll do it.
Can I shift into the really scary form that Prosia does sometimes?
Absolutely. Could you describe said form?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let me pull it up because I have a description for it. Oh, that's not the right one. There's the Prosia super doc. So they become taller, just by as much as they possibly can, with the limitations of their ability, yes. And they lose any form or any color from their skin, completely blacked out, and their eyes are now pure white, and they have curved goat horns. With they basically look like a really tall, colorless satyr, and they just kind of tower over them, over this other person, and I want them to kind of just like grab at try to grab like the wrist of the hand with the dagger.
Okay.
Just trying to be intimidating.
Roll an intimidation check and an athletics check for the grapple.
So that's a really good intimidation, and that's gonna be an alright, ask politely before robbing someone. Yeah, okay. Intimidation is going to be a 22, and then athletics is going to be a 7.
Well, his
The duality
acrobatics
of man.
is going to be a 6, so
Whoa!
Bruh.
he is fucking terrified. And as he tries to pull away, you grab the wrist. As he looks at you, gods, what the fuck are you?
I wish I had like a voice mod to like add distortion or something, because I don't trust me to be like a growling voice or any kind of way to actually be intimidating. But just imagine that it sounds super distorted as they just say, "I am your worst nightmare." And then can I stab him? Stab them?
You certainly may. Go ahead and roll an attack. You get your assassinate feature on this because they have not rolled initiative, so you get the advantage, and you get the auto crit because they are certainly surprised.
That is going to be a 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage, and it is a crit.
And then I roll a sneak attack.
Yes.
What is that?
I believe it's 2d6.
I'm trying to find that bitch. Yeah, 2d6. Okay, so I'm gonna write down.
Call your dice a bitch.
I will.
Oh, well, you wonder why they don't roll well for you.
They are rolling well for me.
They're into it. Okay, never mind.
I wasn't gonna make the joke. I'm glad somebody else did.
Okay. And then for sneak attack, is that an additional like plus 12
Yes.
for the crit?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how crits work.
Okay. I just wanting to make sure that like sneak attack. I'd rather clarify. So that's gonna be 28 damage.
You drag your dagger across his throat, or your blade across his throat, and immediately he ceases moving. The blood kind of dripping from the wound, as it lands on your hand, you feel sated. A shiver runs down your spine as you feel the itching feeling at the back of your mind fade.
Prozia will revert back to the form that they were using. Actually, maybe we have to go to a different one. I would like to be the old man dragonborn again.
Okay.
That's the default.
That's now my new true form. and I would like to grab whatever they were hiding.
Okay. Go ahead and add. As you pull open the coat, you see a small a small bag, a small leather bag, and inside it is filled with a kind of green powdery substance.
Oh my god, cocaine.
It was green, not white, but okay.
Oh my god, cocaine.
Cocaine.
Kieran, have I told you that I'm madly in love with you?
Teehee.
Oh my
so
god.
Should I just add an item that says bag of cocaine?
Sure.
I love being an influence.
Sure. Add a bag of cocaine to your
I'm so
inventory.
sorry, God.
It's like, oh god.
It's not called cocaine, but you also don't know what it is called. So, sure.
I'll find out later.
Cocaine.
By snorting it, I hope.
For the record, the comparison is fair because it is drugs.
Oh!
I told you.
But it's not cocaine.
Y'all, I did two good deeds. I stopped a deal and I gave a child a coat.
You stopped the drug deal through murder.
And then
Talk
took the
about
drugs for
meme.
yourself. I hope Prosy is tripping by the time we find them.
Prosy's gonna walk back to the group and be like, "These young whippersnappers don't bleed as much as I like them to."
Thank you for the murder god.
You're welcome. You slip away. Go ahead and roll me another stealth check to try and get out of there without being seen.
That's bad. That's a 16.
This is where the entire campaign just goes full chaotic evil.
16, you are fine. They do not see you.
Oh.
That's good. I didn't want to be seen. Well, after that, I will, find my way to, where the place where, we were supposed to meet up, because I don't think we're gonna do I don't think Pose's gonna do anything else.
Okay.
Somewhere along the way in an alley, switching back to the form that they'll continue to use for the time being.
Hang on. I just need to put... So that I don't forget, I'm grabbing the information on that drug. Okay. Because I know you guys. I know you guys. Anyway, you make your way to the park. Div, can I have, over the course of the 7 hours that you were at the park, can I have 3 Constitution saving throws? All with advantage.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, okay. Okay, the first one will be 24.
Okay.
Second one will be 22.
Okay.
Oh, that. And the other one will be 19.
19. Okay.
There was almost a natural 20, but it fell in the crack. That's sad.
You are fine. Your bones ache. Your scars ache. It's cold. You don't have Thistle's fire anymore, but you're fine. As Prozia makes their way, as an old dragonborn to the park.
I thought they shifted back. To...
Yeah, they did.
Oh, never mind. As Prozia makes their way to the park, you do find Div there.
They're not hiding by any means. They're just kind of tucked in like a little area that they could find. Kind of standing there.
Menacingly. Oh, there you are. Do you know where the other two are?
Speaking of
Um,
Barkley and Thistle, I assume you're trying to sneak up on these two.
He's real bad stealth check.
Roll
last
stealth checks.
I checked, they were still kind of. I think they were watching guard patterns. I would have helped, but I already didn't feel too useful the other one, so I just decided to come here.
And I'm gonna give you Thistle. I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Oh, fantastic. I will use that here.
Wait,
I
so
do
if this-
imagine. Go ahead, you
Sorry,
first.
was it? No, you, because you were saying something.
Okay. I do imagine that Thistle would suggest that she and Barkley split up when approaching the park, like trying to approach from two different sides,
Okay.
just as a note.
Mm-hmm.
My stealth check was 11.
11? Okay.
What's your die for Bardic Inspiration?
And a D8.
D8. I know what that looks like.
What were you gonna say, Sabrina?
Hold on. Div's kind of keeping an eye out on their surroundings. Would that warrant a perception check, or would it still be based on the?
Roll me active perception. Perception. Prozia, this is your passive though.
Okay.
It
Prosia's
wouldn't
passive-
have made a difference. Okay.
Prosia's passive is 14.
Fuck! Damn it!
Div, what did you roll?
I rolled the same thing that my passive actually is, which is 12.
Okay.
Though, okay, I don't mind purposefully, like, I know that it's my
Failing?
passive and I can't quote, I can't fail a passive, but
I mean, if you're willing,
I mean, yeah, I think it'd be funny. I want both of them to hit me at the same time, though. I want them both to miraculously hit me.
Thistle, what did you get on stealth?
28.
Oh shit.
Well, hell yeah!
Div, you notice Barkley in the book, like kind of slowly approaching you from one side. Your attention kind of, almost locks on him. Barkley, you do see it notice you, but Prozia seems unaware of your presence, and Div does not seem to notify them of your presence.
Okay,
It
yeah,
just looks at you directly in the eyes, and if they could wink without actually moving their eyes, that's the kind of look you get right now.
You just get like a weird eye twitch.
Yeah, essentially, you get like kind of a slight eyebrow raise, and their eyes just kind of can go back to scanning. Like, they look at you long enough that you know they've seen you, but they say nothing.
Alright.
Thistle and Barkley, both of you go ahead and I assume you're both targeting Prozia?
Yeah.
Well, okay, since I rolled so high, I have a bit of a plan. Are there
Okay.
any trees nearby to where
Absolutely.
Prozia is standing?
Absolutely there are.
Okay, Thistle is going to climb up one of those trees then and wait for Barkley to fire first.
Okay. So both of you go ahead and make improvised thrown weapon attacks. That will be at advantage because Prozia does not see you. That will be a roll of either your strength or your dex plus your proficiency. I will give you proficiency in snowballs.
Hell yeah!
I will give you proficiency in snowball.
Oh, that's real
hang
good.
on.
That's real good.
I like how Barkley has proficiency in snowballs, even though he's never seen a snowball until today. I like to think he and Thistle were like practicing. Like,
It was,
Oh,
it
for
was 7
sure.
hours. It was 7 hours. We
Yeah,
gotta fill the time
honestly.
somehow.
Honestly, yeah, that makes sense.
It's probably more like 6 that you actually had to practice, but yeah.
Oh well, yeah, yeah. I rolled a 20 to hit.
Hang on. Uh, 20 from Barkley. And
Give me just a second. Just a second. Where'd it go?
I swear, I'm just now thinking about this. I swear, if Thistle beans the shit out of Barkley, he's gonna be mad.
that would be pretty funny. Gotcha. Yes, advantage.
Who are you talking to there, pal?
Your mother. Okay. Barkley and Prozio, what are your guys' ACs?
You little rat bastard.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check though.
I think it might be because you gave them an idea.
Yeah, it's a 15.
15. Okay.
Mine's a 13.
Gotcha. So, Prozia.
Yeah.
You're standing. You ask Div. You're like, hey, where is everyone? Where are the other two? And then a couple things happen. So you first, there is a poof, heavy impact as a snowball slams into the side of your face. And then
Yes!
and then something hits you from above, and you are face down in the snow, and a handful of snow, like literally, like 2 hands full of snow shoveled over your head.
Oh, shit! Oh my god!
For everyone else's perspective, Thistle just dropped down out of a tree, tackled Prozia into the snow, and is now like shoving as much snow over their head as possible.
Jim's probably standing under the tree, which is probably why he didn't see this, so immediately sees the first snowball hit and goes, oh no, and like takes 4 steps to the side towards Barkley. just enough time in just enough time to watch Thistle just drop on the person.
She is cackling maniacally. This is the most fun she's had in a while.
Barkley goes, ooh!
They Prozia probably startles a lot being immediately jumped on and then suddenly in the snow, and they're trying very desperately to get up as you're trying to put more snow over their head, and they're just yelling.
Thistle is yelling back. It's borderline incoherent, just like cackling.
Hey, but I thought we were just gonna be throwing snowballs.
It's just
After like a minute or like not even like 30 seconds, Div will just kind of walk over and like pick up Thistle.
Just
just-
like scooped
just-
up.
Yeah, just like scoop up Thistle for a second, hold her up for a second, and just look at Percy and be like, I found him, and then just set like 90 degrees towards Berkeley, and then just set Thistle down.
The
Prosius,
look on your face, Shifty, that was so good!
Prosia is scandalized. They, I imagine, like, they probably, made their hair look somewhat nice because, like, oh, now, like, hey, I like how this looks, because, like, I sent a drawing of what the current,
It does look really good.
but like they've got a braids on the side, and so I imagine like a bunch of those have come undone. Like their hair is sopping wet and currently freezing over. Their nose, they breathe out of their nose and some snow falls out.
Me and fucking Thistle are just high-fiving.
Yeah.
Div is just gonna like look at Thistle and then look to Persia and then look back at Thistle and Berkeley and then look back to Persia and be like, had I known that's what would have happened, I think I would have warned you about Berkeley. Sadly, I did not know that would have happened.
Oh, come on, surely you've had a snowball fight. Come on, I cannot be the only person here who's experienced a snowball fight.
That's a
Div, roll a
great
history
question. Yeah, okay. Hold on. What is my history here?
Can I sneakily make a snowball and throw it directly in
9.
his
Roll
face?
sleight of hand. 9.
9.
9. You swear there's like a muscle memory that's like grabbing a ball. You're not sure if that's a snowball or something else.
No. Anyways, if you're about to, like, looking back at Persia, if you're about to,
Prosy, sleight of
murder
hand.
them, please wait.
25.
Okay. Roll Dex plus proficiency.
I love that. If you're gonna murder them, just please wait. Snowball is whipping past.
No.
Let me do the math real quick, because that is a 22.
I assume that hits Thistle.
Oh, for sure.
Div, you turn around to Prozia, and you begin to speak to them when there is suddenly a snowball in their hand, and they beam Thistle across the face with it.
Or not, that works too.
That's what you
Okay.
fucking get!
Okay, I accept that one. Yeah, it's on though. Like, we have to have like a good snowball fight. All 4 of us, forts and everything.
Forts? What? Wait,
You
hold
can
on a
make
second.
forts out of snow. Like you make like a little ridge and you can hide behind. And I had a friend who used to make like little structures out of them that you could be inside.
Holy shit, snow is so cool.
It's actually cold.
I picked up another one.
I'm actually frankly.
You hear a voice behind you, a familiar voice behind you. Are they not from the kingdom? Turning around, you see the thief from before.
Oh shit.
Evidently not. Hello there, child.
I'm not a child. I'm 26.
Yeah, you're kind of short though.
But do you want help or not?
Not what I meant, but you know what? Sure, Thistle, sure.
But I'm just backing you up, man.
It's
You know what, little
just a
buddy?
habit thing. I wasn't actually calling them a child.
Yes, of course we want some help, and I'm take the snowball that I had ready to throw at Prozia. I'm just gonna plop it down on Thistle.
Yeah, Prozia was also making a snowball, and they as soon as like have they never seen snow before? As soon as like there's another person and it's the thief, they immediately like just like hide it behind their hands and then let it fall to the ground. They look embarrassed.
Oh no!
Well, I have arranged for you to meet with Divas if you want help breaking into House Arnotta. I still don't know why you want to break into House Arnotta, but I guess that's not...
Yep, that's our business. You don't need to worry about it.
But the Divas are the leaders of the Nocturnal Spirits, by the way. I've spoken to Divas Talrov, and they're willing to meet with you.
And there's no tricks.
I swear to you, there are no tricks. If...
Is he lying? Are they lying?
Go ahead, roll insight.
Can I do the same, actually?
Yes. Anyone who would like to can roll insight.
Insight check. That's a natural one.
Natural 1.
15.
Oh, that's
Mm,
8.
Oh, how did Thistle roll the highest? What the fuck?
Well, what did
Thistle
this
get?
roll?
18.
Okay. I will say every single one of you are confident that they are telling the truth.
Okay.
As they say, look, if Divas Talrov is tricking you, I know nothing of it. Besides, if Divas Talrov was going to trick you into anything, it would be worshipping his dumb god. Just, don't be surprised. He's from a noble house, so probably should keep that in mind when you
Ugh.
meet with him. The noble house Virtutus.
I heard a Noah take damage.
But if you want to meet with him, I can take you to where he is, at the Church of the Dawnfather.
That sounds all right to me.
Sounds easy enough.
We decided the church was the best place for the meeting because it's neutral ground.
Smart.
Alright.
Well, let's get to it then.
They nod and turn and begin to lead you deeper into the city. I assume you follow?
Yup.
This we'll get back to the snowball fight later.
Yeah, we gotta wait till they're not, like, thinking about it anymore.
Yeah.
They will just pat Thistle on the head.
I can't wait for it to be a 3v1 versus Prozia.
You know, it'll be a 2v1. Divas, stay the fuck out of that.
Alright. As you make your way out, you follow behind the thief, whose name you still don't know. As they lead you through the city, you see a large church with a sigil of a sun. You see the front doors are open as the thief leads you inside. There are not many people inside. a tall elven man with silver-ish gray hair and a beautiful cloak that barely falls past their shoulder blades, or barely past their rib cage, sorry. And in hand a staff topped with the sigil of the Dawnfather, the same sun sigil on the outside. As you enter, the thief says, as the thief says, Father Talarov, I'm here for our meeting. You see, he just kind of raises a hand and says, I'll be with you in a moment, Odeon. As his eyes kind of watch a small elven girl, as he says, all right, Toddy, your parents are waiting for you. You should get back home. The small elven girl kind of stops. Her violet eyes seem to almost glow in the dimly lit church, and her black hair kind of stops flowing behind her as she looks up. All right, fine. And tell your brother I said hello. I will. She turns and leaves as Talarov turns towards you. Shall we discuss in my office?
I mean, I feel like that would be a good place to discuss what we need to talk about.
He smiles and nods before turning and walking through a door at the back of the church. Or at the back of the room, sorry.
Posey, well, more. This is this is a standard procedure so far, right? I've never been a part of anything like this.
Their voices very low, just like, this is standard procedure, I'm assuming, you know.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, at least within the Shadow Children, this was pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I just write that this man was the high priestess?
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
I mean, he has a trans nephew.
I wonder who that might be.
I wonder who that might be.
Right. Well, I'll follow behind.
Well, okay, I was gonna have Prozio say something a bit more in character.
Oh,
They speak lowly. It checks out, but I ask that you be more quiet about my past. These people might actually kill me.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I don't like to bring up your past that much, anyways. So, it's we both know well. We both know it's not the best. Oh no, not a call.
Well, I personally don't want to die, so we'll just keep this all in mind. They give a smile, but it's like a very weird smile. Kind of a bit more worrisome, but.
I'm just stuck on it. All right. Well, we'll follow behind.
All right. You follow behind Divas Talarov as he leads you through a back door, through a door in the back of the room, up a set of stairs and into a room with a kind of wooden desk in the center and bookshelves lining the walls. You see Barkley. What is your passive perception again?
19.
19. You notice something as you walk into the room. There are rafters up above, and you notice a purple tiefling tail flicking from the rafters, as if someone's watching, hiding there, waiting. As Talrov sits down behind the desk, he turns and looks to the rest of you as he says, "Well, I believe step one." He takes the staff and taps it on the ground as a magic, as bright light radiates out from him, and I need all of you to roll me charisma saving throws.
Oh, I actually rolled good.
Son of a bitch.
This is gonna be a 20.
Okay.
I can't roll jack shit today.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Barkley?
10.
Div?
Natural 20 for a 21.
Thistle.
0.
Thistle and
I rolled
Barkley.
a natural 1, and my modifier is -1.
Thistle and Barkley, neither of you are capable of speaking lies.
Gotcha.
Yeah, knew that was coming.
As he scans the room, he turns his attention and he says, "The tiefling and the foxskin are the only ones allowed to speak."
It just rolls their eyes. Div is also sitting, or like standing, kind of leaning against the wall, like a foot away from the door. Specifically, the way that the door opens. If that makes sense.
Fair enough. More specifically, the tiefling and the foxskin are the only ones allowed to answer my questions. You are allowed to speak. First question, and this is just a kind of baseline. If I can have everyone here speak their full name. I am Father Talrov Virtutus. His attention turns to the thief as they say, Odian Lothal. His eyes then turn between the rest of you.
I've got a question. You forgot.
Oh no.
I think
Very, very important question.
I don't
feel
think...
like.
I wish I could think.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
okay,
because it's
all right.
it's a matter of belief.
Okay,
So
all
I
right. Just
think-
making sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Barkley Gutenberg.
He glances to the rest of you. This question all of you can answer.
Pulling me and Noah's coming up with a fake last name.
Just for the record, Thistle is notably quiet and waiting for other people to respond before she does.
Div is doing the exact same thing.
Oh shit.
Div is very obviously just kind of sitting, not very quietly against the wall.
Div and Thistle in a Mexican standoff for who's going to actually say their names.
Prosia just goes, Moonbloom de Flora.
He looks you up and down. Roll a deception check.
Oh, that's not good, actually.
And as a reminder, the wording was, how about we all share our full names? In case that wording is important for anyone. What was that deception check?
It's gonna be a 10.
Okay. His eyes linger on you, but he does not say anything as he glances between Thistle and Div. One of you going to answer?
You can call me Thistle.
Alright. His eyes pan over to Div.
You can call me Div.
Alright. Question number 2. And this is where the rule comes into play, where only the Tiefling and Foxkin are allowed to answer. Why do you want to break into House Arnotta?
Well, I mean, a part of it is more or less payback for what happened like a couple days ago to Lady Arnotta. At least that's a part of the reason why I'm doing it. Because fuck that bitch.
Call it a form of revenge.
Elaborate. What happened with Arnotta?
I feel like that one should be quite classified, but well, it's up to you two.
Well, I mean, the Arnotta plot isn't necessarily classified.
I mean, if it hasn't
It's
spread
gonna-
here yet, it might be. I don't really feel like being involved with that getting out.
But if this person is gonna help us get in, I don't see why they would spread the news.
And also, they might be able to tell us if they know what's happened to Des.
Lady
I feel like we
Arnotta.
saw what happened, but alright.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Lady Arnotta was involved in the plot of stealing a relic, or yeah, as far as we know, it was a relic.
His eyes kind of narrow a little bit. Interesting.
She got caught, along with all of us.
Well, with you.
But you came in after a
You were
little
caught
while,
there at
kid.
the end, Spooky. You're in it too.
You left without me and I had to go looking for you, but yeah, close enough.
You were also involved in this plot.
No, we were not involved in that plot. We were trying to stop that plot.
Right. The High Davis will want to hear of this. What relic was Arnotta trying to steal?
Did we even know that?
No. It was an amulet, but it was notably not the only amulet relic.
We have no idea what relic it was. We just know it was an amulet of some kind.
Arbora, then.
Notably,
Notably, you are certain it was not Arbora. Arbora is the only known amulet relic.
And that was,
was-
the prince.
Mhm.
Hector had that.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was definitely not that one.
Huh. That's incredibly interesting. I should tell... So you intend to break into House Arnotta for revenge?
Partially,
less.
yeah.
I assume you intend to reach the vault.
Yes.
Do you have a specific target within the vault, or do you simply wish to grab as much as you can?
We have something in mind.
All right. You feel the magic fade as he drops the spell. That is the end of my questioning. Athena, darling, if you wouldn't mind, you see a sudden, swift movement as a tiefling suddenly lands on the desk. Purple-skinned tiefling woman. She looks young, maybe somewhere between 18 and 22. A dagger in hand, though it is not held offensively. Her hair done up in a pair of braids that hang over her chest. Her horns curl backwards with a couple of golden rings, and her pointed tail swishes back and forth with a kind of golden bracer on it. As she says, Father Talrov, you know this is a spirits meeting. Right, of course, Divas Talrov. And hello, everyone. My name is Athena Hearthhome. Pleasure to meet you all. This is Athena. She is one of the most skilled infiltrators under my employ. I will lend her to you, should you wish for assistance breaking into House Arnotta, at the cost of 40% of what is in their vault.
Of all of what's in their vault?
Indeed.
You talking the amount of objects or the worth of each one?
40% of the value within the Arnotta vault.
Oh, great. I have to do math now. Wonderful.
It's all right. I believe Athena can handle the math.
Well, are you familiar at all with the territory here, where we're going?
House Arnotta is the most valuable noble house in the entire Callus Kingdom, and it is right on our doorstep. We have been keeping an eye on them for longer than you have been in this kingdom.
Well, that tracks, considering we've only been here for, what, a day? Not
Close
even?
to it. Close
Okay.
to it.
Pretty much.
That analysis is evidently not as useful as I thought it would be.
Kind of missed the mark there, dude.
We have been keeping an eye on them for half a decade.
Okay, that's impressive.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not close to anyone. Never mind.
Those are some impressive numbers. Okay. Do we... I feel like we would need... I would imagine that there's a lot in that vault. We would need something to carry all that.
I think I have that covered.
I estimate...
More or less.
I estimate about 40 million gold's worth within the
Oh my god!
Whoa, okay. That's a lot of shinies.
That is a lot of shinies.
Most of that will be in the form of jewels and other gold objects that can be resold. Athena will have the means to transport our portion of the finds.
Okay.
Back it up here just a minute. If this is something that you've been watching this house so close and you have such a great thief on your hands, why haven't you attempted this before?
We're disposable.
No one is probably crazy enough to waste that much energy just to get caught. For the shield, it's a lot easier to
But
throw us
why
under
throw
the bus.
somebody valuable in there with us instead of just, I don't know, giving us information and sending us to the fire?
Because it's easier to throw us under the bus if anyone else gets caught. If we're the ones that genuinely get caught, the sneaky ones that know what they're doing disappear.
The tiefling and the half-elf are correct. You are disposable. You have no connection to the Nocturne spirits. You are not a threat if you get captured. Athena has multiple methods of escape, including the ability to recall here instantaneously, should she need to.
Well, then I would certainly hope that she won't just leave us behind once she has all what she needs.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
If it is at all possible for her to get out with you and get you out alive as well, I'm certain she will try her best to. Is that correct, Athena? His eyes kind of pan over to her, and she kind of sighs as she flips the dagger around and sheaths it as she says, yeah, I'll do my best to keep these idiots alive. Good. After all, if they are able to get in and out of House Arnotta with only your assistance, they may be more useful for the future.
Look at the conversation like we're not right here.
I apologize. It is part of the Dawnfather's teachings that we are not to lie to those that we speak to.
Well,
So-
I mean, I appreciate the upfrontness.
So I believe it is only fair to be as transparent and thorough with you as possible. You are expendable, but if you manage to get out alive, you could be useful. Of course, we're only contracting you. Well, not even contracting you, but we're only requiring a exchange for this one instance. But if you make it out of this alive, perhaps we could remain business partners.
It never hurts to have friends.
Can I
Can
do
I-
a vibe check on this guy? Like, is that
Go
a
ahead.
thing?
Yeah, that's an
Okay,
insight
what
check.
would that be? That would be insight check? Okay. Just for, like, general vibes of other than, seemingly crime overlord here. That is nothing. Okay, what is... Oh, that is, 9.
What were you gonna say, Noah?
Can I do a deception?
Abs-
for Prosia trying to remain chill.
Absolutely.
That is a 23.
23. You are chill. You are chiller than snow.
Hey,
I would know how that is.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, I don't know if Prosia would know what is chiller than snow. That was pretty fucking cold to them.
yeah.
Div, what was your insight?
9.
This man is incredibly hard to read. He is confident, and his voice is unwavering, and it makes trying to vibe check him impossible. You know he's some crime lord, and you know he's a priest in a church who has an office in that church, which probably makes him high up in the church's ranking. Why would he be both? Which one was he first? Questions circle your mind, and no answers.
The churches are corrupted.
As he says, of course, if you would rather do this alone, Athena has, I believe, located another place that she wants to infiltrate as well, and I can send her off to do that instead.
I feel like at this point, Thistle is just kind of like looking toward Prosia, since this seems to be much more their area of expertise.
Prosia is thinking about this long and hard.
Should we discuss this at all, or do we want to just make the decision right now?
You are welcome to step out into the hall and discuss this. I will remain here in my office. As will Athena. He almost gives her a glare, and she kind of rolls her eyes. Yeah, all right, I'll stay here where you can see me. You're not my dad. I might as well be.
just kind of chuckles at that last bit. It I mean, it wouldn't hurt in general either way, but is there really much to discuss? We're kind of aimlessly
mean,
here.
I feel like there is,
I would,
a conversation to be had real quick, though.
yeah.
Alright.
Let's step out into the hall for a minute.
Alright, Div will open the door and let the other three go by first before leaving and then closing it behind him.
Okay.
I'd say probably walk like about 10 feet away from the door just so that they can't listen in through it.
Yeah. All right. One.
Well, I think having an extra person to at least that really knows how it's supposed to it looks is very much of a plus, and she seems capable enough. She might be able to help us keep some of us out of trouble, and very subtly, but not subtly enough to Thistle, will glance over to Thistle after that.
What, you really think that I'm, like, gonna start shit during this?
No, I'm just saying that you are very. You can be very seen.
I mean, I'll try not to be. I can be pretty sneaky. I do think that it's for the better to have an extra set of hands who know what they're doing, though. If
I
we
do
trust
agree
this
with
guy
that.
at all.
He's hard to read in general, so it's hard to tell if you can or cannot trust him, but
But with that, if we have this person go in there, at least there's a little bit that he's putting on the line.
it's true.
Yeah.
Especially, it's in that case, it's less of what's being put on the line is her safety and, returning home, but is also if she gets seen.
I'd imagine that she'll probably have some way to.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Some way to make sure that doesn't happen.
I do, though, believe that if we do this, we should probably make sure that we don't split up, and if we do, we're no more than, 20 feet away from each other at most, preferably, just in case she does, in case we do get caught and she does dip.
I don't believe that she would. I don't believe that she would actively try to leave us behind, but
Like I said in there, I wouldn't hold your breath.
I mean, she is after the money, well, the
I mean, it doesn't
trinkets.
sound like they're attempting to lead us into any kind of trap. Like Shifty's saying, they have interest in this too. It would be kind of stupid to just leave us in here.
they've been actively trying to get away into this place for over a decade. They have
Half a decade.
Half a decade. My bad. Sorry, I heard incorrectly. They've got common interest. It's not the fact that I'm worried that they're gonna leave us out dry. It's what do we do to get out if she bolts?
That's what I said. We should do our best to stick together if she does end up vanishing.
Yeah.
We got, I don't know. I mean, you guys know a bit that you can rely on each other. I wasn't there, but I will not do anything on purpose to mess you up at all.
I
No,
So
I
we
know that
can
you wouldn't,
Yeah.
Spooky.
we kind of have each other to rely on. Um, it in just in general, but especially if she does, like I say, need to disappear on us.
Yeah.
Do our best to get out without dying.
Which,
Look,
speaking of
Yeah.
which, I know Tree Bark has the way to talk to people over a distance. Do you got something similar, Spooky?
Um, I I think so. I haven't done it in a while. I don't know if it's still a possibility.
If we do
I
get split
believe
up,
so.
then I think it's best to make sure that one of us stays with Tree Bark and one of us stays with Spooky, so we've still got a way to talk.
good
That's
call.
true, but I mean, depending on what the walls are made out of, it might not go through it.
Well, e- either way, I think we know that we're gonna at least take her help. We're gonna need the help.
Yeah.
I think so.
And everything is gonna be okay with that, more right?
I mean, I'm good with it. Um, let's-
I
I
mean,
mean,
Shifty, I feel
keep
like
your
your
own
stay is
stuff
kind of the last
close.
one here.
I believe that she would provide a very valuable asset. But while we are out here, there's something that I need you to I need you to keep my past on the down low. Just
Kind of sounds like a given.
well, I'd rather it be said than somebody
That,
saying anything
that
and then
is fair,
accident.
yes.
I'm like, if they ask, I'm just gonna say you were an awful chef.
Well, okay, that works, I suppose. Even though it's incorrect.
I mean, I haven't had your cooking.
Yeah, because I haven't cooked for you.
And to
I
be
don't know if
fair,
I'd want you to cook for me anyway. I think you'd poison me after the snowball thing. That's beside the point, though.
You wouldn't be
truth.
so lucky.
Hmm, how about we not start this right now? I feel like this is an argument that could last an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, Morn, that is what we're calling you, right?
Yes.
Morn
Correct.
bloom, morn, yeah.
All right. As far as I'm concerned, uh, we just kind of got paired up together for this little thing. I don't know much about you, so it's not like I'd know anything about your past.
You know more than most people should. Even the
I know
brief.
that. That's me trying to cover is that there's really
Okay.
not enough time for me to truly know you.
Okay.
And yeah, anyway.
But shall we head back in and say that we will be accepting Athena's help?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, and
Diff-
one more thing before we go back in there real quick. I will while we're up. I mean, I feel like this goes without saying as well. But while we're in there, Prosia, this'll behave yourselves. Don't be bickering between each other.
I'm not gonna be stupid. Come on.
I know you're not. I know you're not. Just wanted to
But-
say it.
Is this where
Alright.
you're gonna say that you think that I will be stupid?
No, of course not. I would never say that out loud. Now walk in.
Yeah, David's kind of at the door at this point,
Oh.
and then just kind of knocks on the door, and then opens it and walks in.
As you push the door open, you hear Athena say, "Yes, of course, I've got the fucking ring. You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
I'm just trying to. Please come back in. I just need to make sure that you can get back here. Yeah, I'm fine. See, I've got it." And you see she kind of holds up her hand, where there is one of those rings that go over 2 fingers, resting on her right hand, between her middle and ring finger. She's like, "See, it's right here." Go ahead and anyone who would like to, looking at the ring, roll me an Arcana check real quick.
I'll take.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna bother. There's no way that Thistle knows very much about this.
Okay.
Where is
Hold on,
that?
what
Oh,
is the thing? Is it? I need to double check. Is it Fae, Fiend,
It
or
is not.
undead?
No, it is not.
Damn it. Oh, that's a nat 1.
You have no
Oh,
idea.
jeepers!
Yeah, so that'll be a 26 for me.
That's a 23 for me.
Okay, Barkley, you've seen one of these in use before. Your father, the previous owner of your business, had one. He wouldn't use it very often, but he did have one. Div, you recognize the make of this. It's pretty standard, and you think you saw one before you woke up. Maybe you dreamed about it, but still, you're certain you know what this does. Both of you recognize this as a spell-storing ring.
Ooh, okay.
Within this ring is something... is a spell. As Talarov sighs and says, "Yes, I see you've got it. I worry. Have you all made a decision?" Turning his attention towards the rest of you.
David will just kind of gesture at Barkley.
Yeah, I think we could probably use the help.
I am glad you agree to my terms. Now, because you have agreed, allow me to share the information we have regarding House Arnotta's vault. First of all, the vault is only accessible via magic. There is an access point somewhere in the manor, but it is a teleportation circle and it is hidden. None of our scouts have been able to find the circle, but we have reason to suspect it is on the 2nd floor.
And they haven't narrowed it down at all on the 2nd floor.
Unfortunately, no. Secondly, Vivia Arnotta, current head of house, has a meeting tonight. She will be in home, but she will be busy. Tonight may be your best shot. With Des Arnotta not home, Vivia Arnotta busy with a meeting. And yes, Thistle?
Idea where in the house the meeting will be so we know where to avoid?
It should be within the dining hall, which will be to your immediate left upon entering.
Got it.
Bless her.
There is multiple entrances to House Arnotta. back entrances and front entrances. However, oddly enough, the front entrance, the main entrance, is the one least watched.
Yeah, I did. I noticed that earlier today as well.
Guards.
Is that specifically from the outside, or do you know if it's watched on the inside?
There are 2 guards stationed just inside at all times. However, if you're quiet enough, you may be able to sneak around them. They are not close to the door, but they are in the entrance hall. They're positioned beside the stairs that head up to the 2nd floor. Your best shot to get in without getting any attention at all would be through the 2nd floor balcony, which is the only exterior door that they do not lock. However, there is a guard positioned right below it at almost all times, and you would have to get past the wall as well. Alternatively, you can enter through the front entrance and either sneak past or quietly eliminate the 2 guards by the stairs and make your way upstairs from there. These are probably your 2 best opportunities. However, I will not tell you how to go about this mission. If you have another idea that you believe might work better, then so be it. Athena will be with you every step of the way. She is capable in quiet movement, and lockpicking are her main skill sets. In a pinch, she may be able to talk her way out of an arrest, but I will be honest, she is not the most persuasive. So perhaps that would be better left to one of you 4.
I could probably handle that as well as I can.
The
just gotta
guards...
figure out.
Understood. The guards are... They reside within the manor most of the time. The guards' quarters and servants' quarters are on the 2nd floor, towards the back of the 2nd floor, specifically. And I believe that is all relevant information. Unless any of you have questions for me.
God, just to double check, the dining hall was on the left of the entrance?
Yes.
Okay.
The front entrance, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
To the left
alright.
of the front entrance.
Understood.
I was muted. When we are inside the vault, is getting out, would you assume that would be easy, or would we have to find...
I assume getting out, you'll have to come the same way you went in.
Okay.
Alrighty. I understand that we're not really well acquainted, but you have something I could borrow that could maybe make me a little bit quieter. I'm not the best at stealth.
He pauses and thinks for a moment before he says, I may have something. If you can just wait here for a moment. And he kind of stands and walks out of the office, leaving you alone with Odeon and Athena. Is there anything any of you would like to do while he is not in the room?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So are you guys just like the cool hair gang, or?
Well, this is the klepto crew. I told you that already.
Ah, gotcha.
We're
I should have
actually
guessed.
we're actually called the Nocturne Spirits. Are you really interacting with us without even knowing who we are?
We were told.
I'm making a comment that you both have long, colorful braided hair. It was a joke.
We were told who you were, though.
Just because
Yeah.
me and Odian have braided, colorful hair doesn't mean all of us do. I mean, did you see Father Talarov?
I was just trying to lighten the mood a bit.
His
If we're
hair's
gonna
so
work together,
boring.
I'd rather be on better terms.
All right.
Yes, I do believe she was meaning it to be a compliment and something like a funny comment,
Right.
not insulting.
Um.
I do apologize if it came off as insulting.
Nah,
I don't know
you're
how it
fine.
would.
Don't apologize on my behalf. I don't apologize. Not my fault you didn't
I
take
need
it the
to
way it was meant to
apologize
be.
on your behalf.
Uh,
That's kind of the problem, Thistle, is you don't apologize, which is why I have to apologize on your behalf.
Yeah, I don't need to, because I'm always right.
the
That comment alone was wrong.
the whole thing is the High Divas encourages like color. You're supposed to be colorful and fun. It's kind of what the High Divas loves. And so it's like,
You are very colorful, so.
yeah, well, he encourages it. She
Yeah,
encourages it. Sorry, that was a fuck up on my part. They were supposed to say she. She encourages it.
Wait. Shit, real quick. You mentioned, do you guys know, like, the guards live in the place, right? Where do they stay?
Like
They said it.
like Father Talarov said, they sleep on the second floor.
Ah, shit, I wasn't listening. My bad.
Yeah, the guards' quarters and servants' quarters is on the second floor in the back end of the manor. Hopefully we can avoid them.
And how many entrances do you think would you say there are to that room?
To that room, 2. To the servants' quarters, there's only 2 entrances, and they're both in the same hallway. To the manor itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entrances to the manor itself.
Okay.
The balcony one with the guard underneath, is that towards the back or the front?
Very back, very back.
All right. So, and there's well, besides for windows, I'd assume there's no other way out of that out of those barracks.
Nope, there shouldn't be.
Things go sideways, we could barricade them and make sure that they can't get out.
That's true. We can do that. I like the way you
If you're
think.
capable of it.
I was also thinking that what do we have in terms of being able to barricade? Because I don't want to rely on improv too much.
I
That
mean,
is a good question.
maybe it's a little bit fucked up, but if the knob is made of metal, I can probably heat it up enough to melt it out of shape.
Ooh, that's a
That
good.
is really cool.
I can
could
knock
also-
people back, but that's not all too special.
I could break the lock internally while it's locked.
Then how would we get out if need be?
Well, I assume we'd be barricading it from the outside.
To make sure that they're like stuck in there like chickens in a coop.
Right, them being in, not us barricading ourselves to let them. I'm sorry, I misheard you guys a little bit.
That's
In truth, I just completely forgot which side of the door we would be on.
The door to the office opens again as you see the Divas walk back in and sets a cloak on Barkley's shoulders. That should help.
Ooh,
I want
appreciate
it
it.
back when you're done.
I figured you did.
go ahead and add a Cloak of Elvenkind to your inventory,
Woohoo!
which gives you
I'm pretty-
advantage on sight-based stealth checks.
Understood.
Well, what if I wanted that?
Too fucking bad. It's mine.
What if I want advantage on my +10 roll?
Oh no!
You know what's great is right now I should have advantage, but instead it just cancels out the disadvantage.
We love Infiltrator on heavy armor.
Oh, you're really. It's not heavy, I don't think. I think it's
What kind of armor?
I think it's. Hold on, let me double check.
I don't-
How? Oh, good. Sorry.
I don't know why. I'm like, I always default to thinking plate armor with armor artificers because that's what Sauna has. But that, like, they're allowed to use any armor type.
Yes, it's just
Yeah.
I don't have. I think I chose. Which one was it? Yeah, I chose Scammo.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
so.
Yeah, we were going to soon, Kieran.
Yeah.
Can Prozia also ask for a cloak?
Bruh.
I don't know if you need it.
You really don't.
But what if I want it?
You fucking klepto.
You fit right in here.
You fit right in.
Wow, who
No,
imagine that?
no, I can just see Persia just like staring at the cloak.
Just like looking a little sad. They're still
Yeah.
wet from being outside.
Well, and then looking a little sad or
jealous.
having that like almost hungry look in their eyes, like I want it.
I want that.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
All right. Well, I think we've got the basic groundworks of a plan. On the way there, we could always toss more.
Yeah, we can always tune it up from here to there.
Alright.
Improvise if we need it.
Then break a leg.
Is that a joke?
It's a saying. It's a saying. It means good luck.
Theater.
It's not about youth, Thistle.
This isn't
Just
theater, but thank you. And Div will turn and leave.
Is that a thing people just say around here?
Athena, if you could hang back for just a moment. Of course, Father Dalrov.
Ooh,
No, no.
I don't like that.
I
What?
was gonna say not
Feeling-
questioning it, but then I realized, no, wait, hold on. We should probably question that.
I fear it's about me. I'm afraid that it's about me. There's something suspicious about this one.
What's with all of these thieves guilds and like the weird father dynamics? I don't like it.
In-
because
in-
he's a priest.
Yeah, in this specific case, it's because he's a priest.
But I'm still not appreciating the carryover of a creepy father.
He's
Um,
literally a priest, though.
I will note the High Divas does have a thing for priests, so
Every day I learn more against my will.
pretty much every church in Contra City has at least one member of the Nocturne Spirits,
I'm not surprised,
Wow.
actually.
because High
Wow.
Divas Minerva just kind of has a thing for
Oh, yes.
priests.
Thank.
Anyways.
So it's a break time.
But yes, as you guys step out of the office, we are going to go ahead and call break there, and when we come back, we are probably going to infiltrate House Arnotta.
We'd love to see it.
So
This is gonna go well.
I'm scared. I'm
we
scared. I'm
will
not gonna lie.
we will return in 15 minutes, so it'll be 35 past the hour.
Yippee!
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Wow.
Howdy, howdy.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy,
Howdy,
howdy.
howdy, howdy, howdy.
Damn. I just heard the same joke, but like one was a little delayed.
It was just in case you didn't hear it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are silly.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's rough, Kieran. I just now read what you wrote down.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Oh,
They thought it
You
was
guys-
funny.
well, good.
He lies awake at night thinking about it.
I do.
no.
I do still feel really bad. We shared like a class where we learned to type, and I used to like tease them a lot for their spelling mistakes, and we'd both laugh about it. And I only realized at the end of that school year that they are incredibly dyslexic.
Oh, that's rough.
Alright, well, I believe we are all back. So,
Orange.
where do you choose to approach as a group?
Something I thought of is if there's a meeting, in and the meeting area is fairly close to the entryway, there just may be more guards in and around that area for this night.
That's true.
That may not be the best because there may just be more people there.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was gonna vote for the second story balcony since the second story is where we need to be anyway.
Yeah.
It was
This is
also,
gonna be my vote.
yeah, and I also have things to help climb over walls.
Okay, good.
I have things that I just can use so I don't have to climb. But actually, let me look up the thing for that. 'Cause I might. Anyways,
I'm here, guys.
hi. I'm
don't have a
glad
whole
you're
lot.
here.
You're just the mascot, the really attractive looking mascot.
You're the one that's gonna get us out of going to jail. So
And
That's-
I commit arson.
you just are arson. There's really
Yeah.
not
you
much
are
to
arson
commit
incarnate. Yeah, arson incarnate right there.
there.
This'll
Or-
got arson in her soul.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
I need to look up where is it. There it is.
Oh man.
So, is the plan then to try and sneak in through the back?
That's what it's. That's what it sounded like.
Mhm.
As you make your way to, I need to, hang on, reposition things. As you make your way behind House Arnotta, you see the gate ahead of you. We are going to go into initiative here. Or not the gate, the wall ahead of you. We're going to go into initiative here, so can I have you all please roll initiative?
Activating turn-based mode in BG3.
Exactly, I was going to say, but we
Yeah, it
we are
really is.
going into combat. So,
Yeah.
yeah, this is effectively just turn-based mode. Because we're not in combat, if you do want to withhold a turn until someone else acts, that is not only something you can do, but something you're kind of encouraged to do if it works, makes sense, whatever.
Understood.
So that rolled properly, but that rolled on my iPad and not the table.
I rolled a 13. I gotta feed the cats. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Still a flat surface.
I mean, it is, and it landed flat, and I'm gonna use it either way. It's just, come on. Really?
I rolled an 8, which is probably the worst. Like, I should not be going last. Or close to the last.
Frozen.
But I think
8,
you
and then
are.
Barkley.
15.
And Div?
12.
Alright, and then Div has a 12. Alright.
And
So,
then I asked you a question that may or may not affect
oh,
what I'm going to do.
no. It can only be used on one.
Shit.
And it can't be used on you.
That's a problem.
So there is our initiative order there.
Okay, alright.
Um,
Oh, that's rough.
and welcome to House Arnotta.
Ooh, snap. Oh my gosh.
I'll have to zoom out. Hold on. At the top, that is the top. Okay.
So you guys are right at the top because you guys are coming in from behind.
Gotcha.
I return. What did I miss?
Welcome
we-
back. We've already
now-
done everything.
I flipped the map
Yes,
over.
we've
That's the
totally
only thing
done
I missed.
We've done absolutely everything, and now we're heading home.
Damn it.
For stream's sake, they all have the stream has ownership over all of your tokens. So the stream can see whatever any one of you can see.
Okay.
Noise.
That's
This-
pretty nifty.
This map is multi-layered. So right now you guys are set on the first floor map, but if you the balcony is right here.
hmm
Alright.
So if you go up to there, I will drag you down to the bottom half of the map where you will then be.
Do I need graphics? The graphics accelerator on for
You should, yes.
You should, yeah.
It shoved
forgot
pretty hard.
I forgot about that. Hold on, my thing's resetting.
I don't know if I have that on or not. But I don't know how to fix that if I don't.
Here, hang on. Go to your settings, your browser settings.
Okay,
And
yeah,
then
there we
just-
go. I'm actually able to move.
Yeah, and then in the search bar, like in the actual settings of the settings search bar, just type in graphics, and it should pop up with a little.
Graphics
Jimmy Jam.
acceleration.
Yeah.
But it should be on by default.
See, mine was off because I was
'Cause you were
streaming.
screen sharing Netflix,
Yeah.
hmm
I mean, no, we weren't doing that.
Mm.
Because that would be
hmm
against terms of service, and we're rule followers here.
You know what they say, be gay, do crime.
Yeah, we all follow the rules as we look at Prosia.
So, as you guys approach,
Okay, yeah, it's on.
There you go.
as you guys approach, Barkley is first in initiative. The balcony is about 10 feet above the ground. The outer wall itself is about 10 feet high.
Okay. And there's no way to see past it unless we're climbing it.
You can see past it.
Okay.
It is all the windows marked on the outer wall are fences, effectively.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I didn't realize until I was halfway through setting up the dynamic lighting that there's actually an option to draw a wall that is transparent. And I just
see.
decided, fuck it, I'm just going to leave the windows there.
Understandable.
Because I did not feel like going back and fixing it.
Yeah, because I mean, just looking at how large this is, I can already tell how long this took.
Mm-hmm. So, as you approach the outer gate.
And you said that this right here was the...
Yeah, that door, the one that you're pinging there is below the balcony, but the balcony is right there, effectively.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's like, give or take this spot. More or less, right?
Yeah, the balcony. The balcony takes up these 2 squares.
Gotcha.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
All right. I'm gonna step a bit closer and look through the gate just to see if I can't find if I can't see any other guards.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I see one now.
Mm-hmm. So that's 10 feet of movement.
Yeah. Let me see what I've got. Let's see. Ooh. I don't know. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and wait. Do I need to check to see if I have a rope. Nope. I'll turn to Athena and say, you have any way to take care of these guys? What do you non-lethally?
My expertise is in getting inside, not killing or knocking out targets.
Okay.
I've got
And
a lot of supplies that can help us get inside. She pulls a kind of shifts her bag, pulls a rope, pulls a crowbar, pulls a bag of ball bearings, pulls a bag of pythons, and kind of shows it to you before she quickly shoves it back in her bag.
okay. All right. You know what? Good. Okay. Prosia, do not kill anyone.
I'm going to assume
Or,
you
sorry,
actually said more.
Yeah, I meant to say more. Yeah, you yeah, I would have been careful about it. Sorry, more. The break threw me off.
Here, I will do this. Hopefully that'll help.
Ah, yeah, okay. Alright, Morn, don't kill anyone. That is number 1 rule here.
But that takes the fun out of it.
Too fucking bad.
I think we really have time for fun here, so just.
I am going to... Is there a way that I could possibly try to climb the wall without any assistance from any of those tools?
You can certainly try. It is
Alright.
there is the fence wall, the fence part of the wall that has the footholds, but I will also note that you are in direct view of one guard.
Okay, so he is looking directly at us.
Yeah, the guard here
Okay.
is kind of looking directly towards you. He's not like actively like staring at you or anything. He's kind of relaxing on the chair, but he is looking in that direction, and if you start to scale the fence, he'd probably notice.
Alright, well then I'm gonna wait until Prosia's turn.
Okay.
I feel like we all wait until.
Okay, so
For real.
Prosia then, or Mornbloom.
Crimes!
You
Sorry,
hang on. I have to double check guard patrols real quick before your turn. Okay.
I'm excited about crimes.
So Mornbloom. Everyone kind of has chosen to wait until you take your move.
Okay, so I can't see a whole lot. I can see a guard right here, and is that the guard that is right underneath the balcony?
No.
No,
Or-
this is the one over here.
Balcony's right here. And
Okay.
there is a guard here.
Is this window supposed to be like locked?
Yes. It is
Okay.
the fence.
Okay. So I might move right here to try to see. But that gives me less vision, actually.
I can't see shit. This is great.
Okay, so we're
It'll
gonna
be
do that.
fine, it'll
I,
be fine,
I guess
it'll be fine.
we'll
You'll
look
get
right
some
here.
light once you get inside.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. So, Barkley has noted where like the guards are.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, you got one here, and one here.
okay, one here.
Yeah.
One here and one here. Okay. So I assume Prosia's not gonna know it entirely, like 100% correct. Just like probably more of like, oh, there's
General
one
area.
this direction, there's one this direction, and then there's one over this direction, and they saw this one, and now I can see this guy. Trying to figure out where a good blind spot would be.
Well, just a heads up, Mornum. I can hold them still if you can move in and knock them out. Might be easy to knock them out that way.
Does that make them unable to say anything?
I would imagine. Pretty sure it's just full on paralysis.
You're talking about hold person, right?
Hold person. Yeah.
Fully paralyzed, they can only speak falteringly, so effectively they can't shout for help.
Effectively, they can't or can?
Cannot.
Okay. Well, you pick whoever you want to paralyze, and I can do the work.
Well, we need to take out the one that's underneath the balcony, which is right in front of us.
Okay. You hold that one, then you're good to go.
All right. As soon as Prosia starts climbing the wall, Barkley will cast hold person.
Okay, Prosia, to scale the wall, can I have a athletics check, please?
What about me using how are they pronounced? The piton?
The
Titan?
Yeah,
Titans?
Yeah,
Titan
okay.
pity.
I'll give you advantage if you're using... Because those are technically meant to be, you, like, drill them into a point, like, hammer them in, and then you can attach, like, a rope to them or something, but... I mean, I feel like you're scaling the fence part, right?
I would assume so, yes.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a super high DC, but just roll me an athletics check. And then that's a wisdom save from the guard?
Yes, it's a wisdom save from the guard.
Okay. And can you roll me a charisma-based stealth check, Chase? This is sound-based, so you don't get the advantage from the cloak.
Okay.
But it is charisma instead of dexterity.
Okay. So then it would literally, I think it would just be a... Wait, why do I have a +3? Oh, wait, no. I don't have proficiency. Oh, wait! It's because of, what's it called? Jack of all trades? Do I have that?
You
me check
do,
that.
yeah. You add half your proficiency.
That's right. Okay, alright.
So it's, yeah.
So that would be a +5 in total. Okay. Jesus criminy, dude.
What'd you get?
A 7.
Hmm.
Not great. It's not an advantage, right?
Not at advantage because this is sound based.
All right.
The
And
guard.
whenever I can actually use bardic inspiration on myself, it's gonna be great.
The bard rolls a 12 on their saving throw. I believe that fails.
That is a failure.
Okay. So the guard is paralyzed. But you said 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So that's your action. You've used some of your movement. What's the athletics check from you, Mornbloom?
This is gonna be a 9.
9. I will say it takes 20 feet of movement to get over the fence.
Okay.
And
I did start right here, so that's
525.
that'd be like. Would I have to roll? I would roll a stealth check for to use like a bonus action dash, like to like sneak about it. Is that what I'd have to do, or would I just be loud?
If you, it's assumed that all of you effectively used the hide action before we entered initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
So I will need a stealth check from you, Mornbloom. But for at least for now, you don't have to worry about spending an action or anything on that stealth.
Okay. My stealth is pretty baller. That's gonna be a 25.
25.
Can I have one of those cloaks, please? Yeah. Okay.
It would be helpful to make sure that, like, I don't. Like, if I get. Yeah, if I rolled a 2, it'd be a 12, so I.
You are the rich asking for more money. You gotta calm down.
I like big numbers!
Alright. I just wanted to make fun of it. I just wanted to poke some
Okay.
fun. Go ahead,
So-
sorry.
The stealth doesn't count as my action, but would I have to roll anything to like, for dashing?
No, because it's just going to be the stealth check that you already rolled.
Okay. I would like to dash on over towards the person then, where I think they would be.
Okay.
So God, I cannot see a single thing.
Oh, do you not have
Dark vision, no.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's not
Oh.
great.
Roll. What is your passive perception, actually?
14.
14. You can barely see a silhouette in the dark, a little bit further ahead of you. So
About which direction?
basically directly in front of you, slightly to your left, which is the
like-
right on the map. So you get the feeling you have to move another 5 feet, but then you should be able to attack.
Like right here?
Right there is perfect. Go ahead and roll the
Okay.
hit. You will have disadvantage because you cannot see.
But
But then you're doing a melee attack. Actually, it's guaranteed to hit. Because they're paralyzed, I think.
no, it's a guaranteed crit if it's if paralyzation.
But you do get advantage from the fact that they are paralyzed, so it cancels out to a normal roll.
Okay. Oh fuck.
What was it?
Did you trip?
It's a 9.
God,
A 9?
Come on, they're standing still.
Unfortunately, in the dark, you can't quite see your target, and your blade cuts across chain. I believe you bonus action dash. Never mind.
Yeah, I bonus action dash, so I can't use my other thing. Uh.
Is there a chance that Thistle could take a turn to try and knock
Yeah.
them out too, since I was kind of holding until Prozia did stuff?
Everyone still has their turn.
I mean,
Alright.
it still has to figure out a way over there.
We could always help. We could always do, like, someone could help Thistle get over.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just pick her up and throw her. She's tiny.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't. I have no strength. Anyways, Div is gonna kind of like gesture to Thistle quickly, kind of go over the wall, like, holding their hand out to make sure they don't crash into the wall. And then just essentially, ladder. I don't know, stool. Here, come on, I'll help you up.
Not even like verbally acknowledging anything, but definitely aware of the plan. Thistle will dart over toward the wall and kind of use. I assume Div is doing the thing where they like kind of cup their hands down low as another spot for Thistle to like
Sort
step
of.
up, right?
Yeah, sort of. So they're kind of like sideways against the wall, and they are doing that, but they're also
So-
like using their leg a little bit to like kind of help.
Are you using
And then,
the
like,
help action
using-
then, Div?
Yeah,
Okay. So that's
and then
your
like using their
action.
arms to like help go up.
Thistle, roll athletics at advantage to attempt to scale the wall.
Ooh.
And I also need a stealth check from both of you.
Oh, not dice. Where's my dice?
Okay.
Go.
Oh wow. Hang on, let me commit math.
Oh fuck yeah! Natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
Okay, you're fine.
I wish I had a natural 20 for a 30.
You would have to be here.
God.
Okay, so that athletics is gonna be a 26.
Easy. You are over the wall. It takes 10 feet of your movement.
Lovely.
You are now on the other side of the wall.
Alrighty,
And I
and
know,
as
can't
far
see.
as stealth,
5, 10.
ooh, not great. 12.
Okay.
She does get over the wall hella fast, though. If that does,
Mhm.
it changes it at all.
Mhm.
You said only 10 feet of movement to get over the wall.
Yeah, so you've got 20 feet left.
All right. We will dart over to. Is that him? He's kind of hard to see. Is this like a table in the way here?
There is a table there, yes.
Okay. Either way, with 30, she should have more than enough movement to get around it.
Oh, right, she's got 40 feet movement, not
Yes. Barbarian things.
barbarian things.
Barbarian things are fun.
I'm trying to think of a good way to hit this guy that won't A, kill him, or B, cause a bunch of noise.
Let's just say, just take this will take their spear, and just instead of stabbing him, use the other side and just
Is he wearing a
hit him in the
helmet?
head.
He is wearing a helmet, yes.
Don't hit him in the head. That'll make a noise.
See, that's my issue. I don't want to be a drummer here.
Hit him in the throat.
Ooh. I mean,
Just kill him.
No.
This is the clearly easiest choice.
Yes, but easy is also. Is he like now looking at the two that have climbed over the wall?
He's paralyzed.
he's not fighting back.
He's not fighting back, but he can see at them now. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Just take his helmet off.
He does know what you guys look
Would it
like now.
Would it be like a bonus action per chance to take off the helmet?
Sure, I'll allow it. You can pull the helmet off for the bonus action.
Perchance! You can't just say perchance.
I can and I will. So Thistle will run up to this guy and like kind of rear back her fist as though to like clock him right in the face, but like, oh shit, there's a helmet in the way. She like curses softly and takes just a moment to like very gingerly take off the helmet and then will clock him in the face.
Go ahead, roll your attack.
I love this.
This-
It's like, oh, helmet. Hi, excuse me. Let me
poor
just take
dude.
this. Punch.
This poor dude's just chilling out, as chill as a knight can be, and all of a sudden he can't move, and two dark figures waltz over to him, take his helmet off, and just beat the shit out of him.
Listen,
Effectively,
he
yeah.
shouldn't have been a guard.
You know what? True. Fair enough.
You
24
shouldn't have
to
been a
hit.
guard for
24
people that
hits.
are kind of assholes.
You do have advantage, by the way.
Okay.
Unless, do you have dark vision? You do, right?
I do have dark vision.
Yeah, so you have
It-
advantage.
That's
but
still a 24. That
you
second
also,
roll was
You're
worse.
guaranteed a crit on a hit, so.
I do want to note that she is not intending to kill this guy. If she does
Yeah,
on
this is
accident,
non-lethal.
I will not be upset, but she is not trying to kill him.
This, I understand this is non-lethal damage, unless you're doing fire damage, but I don't think you can unless you're raging.
Mm-mm. No, we're just clocking him right in the face in the hopes of knocking his ass out.
Yeah, you can't do non-lethal for ranged for most elemental damage types.
Mhm.
I think piercing as well.
No, you can do non-lethal piercing.
Oh, can you?
You can.
Okay.
It's
That's called surgery.
Can you do non-lethal force?
Yeah, I think force is one of the only magical damage types that can be non-lethal.
Okay,
Mm.
good.
I would let thunder be lethal as well, or non-lethal as well.
Just
Oh, that's
tase 'em.
actually good to know. Thank you.
Do I need to roll damage?
Yes.
And is this just like an unarmed strike?
Are you doing an unarmed strike?
I think, yeah, that counts.
Then yes. That
Then it
is
would just
an
be,
unarmed strike.
The 6 points of bludgeoning, but if it's a crit, then
Then
12,
it's
yes.
12, yes. You, your fist impacts with the guard, and it definitely seems to hurt.
Oh god. Oh, that wasn't enough.
The
I
guard
didn't figure it would be.
is still. Wait, hang on. I did that math wrong. Or I didn't do the math wrong. I typed it in wrong. The guard is still standing.
You ain't no monk.
Damn it.
You do have a second attack.
Go for the spear. Do the spear. Just smack him in the face.
Oh.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be okay.
Radiant can be non-lethal. If that's what
Ooh.
you're worried about.
Okay.
Oh, non-lethal.
Yeah, okay, so we punch him in the face, and there's like a brief look of panic across Thistle's face as she realizes that didn't actually do the trick, so she will scramble for just a moment and bonk him over the head with her spear.
Roll to hit at advantage. And if you hit, you crit.
That's, I don't know what a 17 plus 8 is off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that
25.
hits.
This definitely hits. Go ahead and roll spear damage.
Look at those fucking nerds.
Look at us fucking nerds.
So it's a d6
Are we
piercing.
counting the radiant as well?
The radiant doesn't crit because the radiant is just your strength bonus.
Okay.
Um,
And
But-
this wouldn't be piercing, right? Because she's using the blunt end.
sure, technically bludgeoning. But it's a d6 plus 6 plus your strength modifier. But the strength modifier is radiant. Because of the way the Blessed Spear works.
Gotcha. Okay, so the main damage is, hang on, 9.
9,
9.
15.
And then the radiant
And then the radiant is just your strength mod.
is just strength
But you
plus
don't.
5.
Yeah, but you don't add your. You don't add your strength to the bludgeoning.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, that's what I would roll on a d8 and then plus my strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. 6 then. I rolled a 1.
Yikes.
Okay, but then you also add the 8 because it's a d8, and you crit, which brings it to 14. And the guard is barely hanging on.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Thistle is looking very panicked now. But I think that's all she can do.
Murder.
No! No!
She was told not to murder. She's a good person in there somewhere.
I'm not.
Barkley, you still have. You've only used 10 feet of your movement, and you still have your bonus action. Div, you've used your action, but you still. But you've only used 5 feet of movement, and you still have your bonus action. If either of you would like to do anything.
Hold on, is that an action or is that a bonus action? I need to check. Where is it? There it is. It's an action. Okay, that isn't gonna work.
What?
I actually, to be fair, Div can't actually see what's going on. So, and well, Div can probably hear what's going on. But I can't actually do anything that is a bonus action.
I've got nothing else I can do. Other than maybe throw like a bar of soap at him.
Clean.
So if neither of you are doing anything else,
I'm just watching through the
Hold on,
bars
hold on,
with
is
complete horror.
Is this an action? It is. Okay, yeah, no, I can't do anything else.
Athena is going to quickly scramble up the wall with her climbing speed. And as she's coming over the other end, she's going to pull a dagger and throw it at the guard.
Homegirl does not care. This man is dying.
Unfortunately, you guys were not able to knock him out in time, and your only option before he got a chance to save against the spell was Athena.
Yeah.
Who doesn't get the auto crit because she's at range, but she does still do 10 damage with her sneak attack alone, which is more health or more damage than he has health. I will put the guard into death saves so that you guys still have a chance to not kill him.
Okay.
But technically, the way I run combat is the guard would just be full dead.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Alright,
She's not done. She still has more movement.
alright.
She's then going to move over here, kind of press up against the wall, and bonus action hide. With that being the end, unless Div and Barkley want to do anything with the rest of this turn.
Can Div start trying to climb up
Yeah.
the...
Roll athletics.
Let's see, that's not... Oh, it's a 9. Dice bounced.
It's not easy, but you are able to scale. I'll say it takes 20 feet, so you've got 5 feet left once you get over to the other side.
I can't see. Can I like even vaguely see where they are?
Yeah, you can vaguely tell Mornbloom and Thistle are over here. Athena's right next to you.
How far away are they from me?
Not far. They're like 10 feet.
Okay, gonna get up to them
Okay.
as best as I can. Thistle is the only one in this in between those two that has dark vision, right?
I believe so.
I-
Yes.
Yeah,
believe
Pro's
it's-
in the dark.
Yeah, I believe it's just Barkley and Thistle.
Alright, in that case, so you see Div just kind of like sort of stumble a bit and just try to like make sure they're not gonna fall over in the dark.
No.
Yeah.
Barkley,
that's
is there any?
wonderful.
Do you want to finish this turn? Do anything else, or do we want to rotate on to the next turn?
I'm gonna move over I'll stay. I'll stay right about here-ish.
Okay.
And stay here for the time being. Because
All right.
so I'm still on the street, right? Right now,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Rolling back to top of initiative order, Barkley, you have a full turn ahead of you. Thistle and Div are also get to act before the guards if either of you have anything you want to do right away.
Okay, yeah, Dave's just gonna kind of like look at him, like look at the guard, just kind of look up at the guys kind of around and feel like, do we just, do we just leave him dying, or do we make sure he don't die? Does he death? Do we death him?
Does he deaf?
At this point, he's seen us.
I'm talking to Thistle and
okay.
Morn.
My bad.
At this point, he's seen us. I think it's better to just call it.
Just let him bleed out. It's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna like, I don't know, smack him or something to kill him. I'm gonna hit him with my knife.
You're gonna walk up to the guard and finish him off?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And we'll hit him with my knife.
All right. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that.
Yeah.
Thistle, you are. I am gonna quickly have Athena act as well because she also moves before the guards. Barkley and Thistle, you guys both see where Athena goes. Mornbloom and Div, Athena essentially vanishes for you two. Barkley and Thistle, you do watch her quickly scramble up the wall, and then she's going to use an action to kind of tie her rope to the balcony and throw it over.
Just
Thistle will
give or
grab.
take where, like, does it just like smack someone in the head? That would be funny.
The rope comes down here. Okay, that didn't.
It's not
work.
pinging.
That didn't
didn't
work the way I thought.
Oh,
it would.
there. Okay. It just
Thistle
kind of
will
appears-
kind
I'm
of.
gonna move Div for a sec.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So like right here comes down.
Okay.
As soon as that drops down, Thistle will kind of like grab both Prozia and Div and guide them to the rope. Climb up, get up.
Hold on. How? Oh, I can't actually. Can I tell how high up the balcony is, or am I just shit out of luck here?
About 10 feet up.
It's at 10 feet up. Okay, and then give or take, how far away am I from? How far is Barkley?
Barkley is about 25 feet away from you.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Devil, climb up.
Okay.
Attempt to climb up, at least.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check to climb the rope.
You fucking kidding me. Alright, that'll be a 13.
Okay. If you want to scroll down, you should be able to see where you are on the second half of the map. As you come up next to Athena, I don't know why I have lights here. I shouldn't. So let me fix that. Okay. As you come up next to Athena, onto the balcony. Anything else?
I'm just gonna kind of nod to her, and then, we'll just... Yeah, I'm just gonna sit. They'll just kind of sit at the edge of the balcony, kind of duck down a bit so that they're not like easily seeable from the ground, but they'll be just kind of be at like one of the front edges.
Okay. Athena is going to quietly push open the door and step inside in order to make room for everyone else on the balcony.
Hey, I can see finally.
Is this is a gate here, right?
No, that is fence.
Even the bit that's like locked right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That.
Well, I was gonna try and find a way to help Barkley get over, but I don't think I have any good ways to do that. So Thistle will use her turn to get up the rope.
Okay, go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
Not stellar, 13.
It's enough. You are now also on the balcony.
Yippee.
Right. Yeah, you get up on the balcony and you just kind of Div looks at you, kind of waves, and then just like almost like waves you to go inside as well.
If Thistle isn't hesitating, she likes more cover rather than less.
Yeah.
All right. And Barkley, are you going to do anything before the guards act?
I'm gonna see what the guards do first before I move in.
Okay. The guard on your right does not act. The guard on your left, however, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, begins to move in. He lights a torch as he begins to give off light, as he pulls out the torch, kind of shining it as he kind of narrows his eyes and calls out, "Hello?"
Is he calling out to me?
Yes.
Well, I mean, like, is he calling out directly like he sees Barkley, or just calling out to see if anyone's there?
It seems to be more of if anyone's there.
Hang on just a second. Let me see here. Well, I'm not breaking any laws at the moment. I am currently, I'm alone on this side of the fence, not doing anything.
You are
So,
just very suspiciously on the the outside of the back fence of
it'll be. Hold on. Don't worry, I got this.
the
Uh,
richest people.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. I'll walk around, and like get into eyesight.
Okay.
Say, hey, do you know what is this place? I was just curious. I was just looking at it, appreciating it.
This is the manor of House Arnotta. I'm
Dad,
sorry.
you're drunk.
I thought I heard spellcasting.
I was just kind of mumbling to myself. I was really, I was kind of complimenting it. Is everything okay? I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Roll deception.
Okay, 15. That wasn't great.
The guard kind of is quiet for a moment before he says, "All right, carry on."
All right,
My
I
job.
just wanted to just. All right, you have a good night.
You as well, sir.
You're just gonna stay there.
25, 30. And that is all. Div and Thistle, can you two roll stealth checks real quick as you come up onto the balcony?
I freaking told you guys I had it.
Fuck.
It could be worse. 13.
What'd
What'd you get, Div?
That'll be a natural one for a 3.
3.
I mean, they are still like on the outside of the balcony. They're just kind of ducked down, they're not doing anything. That'll be a 3.
You. You hear a voice faintly on the other end of the door say, "Did you hear that?" It's probably just. It's probably just the guy outside. Right, yeah, probably. It sounded like it was coming from the other side of the door. Alright, Barkley, is there anything else you are doing with your turn?
Did I could I have heard that
No.
stumble? No, okay. I didn't know where that was.
Oh, the stumble, yes. You would have heard Div stumble on the balcony.
Okay. All right. Could I tell if anybody else heard it around the corners?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Div goes almost like deathly still and quiet. They're just kind of sitting there, like holding their breath, like shit.
I'm gonna step away as far as I can to try and see if I can get out of earshot, and then I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay. We'll say you spend your whole movement to do that, but you do go invisible.
Okay.
And we'll just say for simplicity's sake, it's your full movement to back away and then get back to this spot. So you are still here on the map.
Okay. All right.
Just for the sake of not overlapping turns and shit.
Yeah, I understand.
Perosia, you're up.
Okay, so climbing up. I gotta climb up.
You ascend the rope. I did not mean to delete you before copying you. Hang on.
It's
Now I will
deleted.
delete you.
Prosia's
Take
dead.
you up here.
You know what?
Thanos
It's what they
snapped.
deserve.
As you ascend the rope, you are here now, down below, second half of the map.
Yahoo!
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to go through the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, you know, into...
Athletics check for the rope, by the way, to see how much movement it takes.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, it's 10 feet of movement to get up.
Okay. Okay. In, basically, whispering, "Where did you hear the gods?"
Thistle will point over toward this door. I don't know if they were guards, but they were people talking.
I don't have any spells. Damn it. I have to level up my Blood Hunter when we get a level finally.
You guys are on session 9 and you're already asking for a level.
I said when we get a level finally. Okay. Is there a way that I can like peek through the lock of the I didn't mean to open that. I saw him there on accident.
Well, that door is not locked. But
Okay.
if you would like to, if you try and open a door that is locked, it will then tell you that it is locked. Like, here, for a sec, just try and open that. Yeah.
Yahoo!
So I'm gonna
But,
unlock it again, but
the thing was, I didn't want to,
but trying not to open the door, peek through the lock. Go ahead and
Mhm.
roll a perception check.
I like to think that there's a timeline where Prosia just kind of fell through that door.
Perception is going to be a 12.
12. It appears to be empty, and it appears to be a bedroom.
Okay. I'm going to open this very quietly.
Roll sleight of hand.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Okay. The door is silent as you push it open.
This is 15, so I have.
You spent 20 getting up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was
So
10 getting up.
That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I
it
meant
was-
to say, 10.
Yeah, but okay. So I have 15 left.
I forget you also have 40 feet of movement.
No, I have 30.
Then you have 5 left.
Oh, 10 up and then okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll be dashing, but like quietly.
Door dashing.
Door dashing. Okay.
Oh, I hate that it took me a second to get that.
Okay, I would like to look through this door.
Okay. Roll another perception check.
That's a natural 20. A total 24.
Let's go.
You
What are we seeing?
peek through, and you see you basically just see a wall looking through the keyhole of the door. But I feel like I should give you something for a natural 20. Given that Thistle seemed to hear a conversation happening just outside of the other door, this one,
Mm-hmm.
and that door probably leads to the same place as this door, and that this appears to be a master bedroom of sorts, likely where the lady of the house sleeps. There's probably a guard right out the door.
Okay.
Which
So-
technically that wouldn't have been a perception check to determine, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to this one then and also look through that one.
Roll perception.
Watch, I'm gonna get nat 1 now. Nope, I got a 10.
You can't see much of the room. You don't see anyone in it, but you do not really get much of a view.
Okay. How did this door open?
You had to pull it towards you, so it opened into this room.
Okay.
This door opens into this room.
Into this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So neither of them open into the room that you're in.
I want to open it anyway because I don't think we have a whole lot else to go. So, thinking like, of course, like, oh yeah, there's like, this is a bad choice. I'm gonna open this guy. And then I'm going to, because I bonus action dash, and then I'm going to also action dash.
Okay.
I'll be going through quickly, you guys.
Zoom!
Okay. I'm actually gonna go to this guy first. I'd like to look through this to people now.
Roll
Why is there so many doors?
perception. Because you're in a house.
Yeah, we're in a house.
But this is a bedroom. Why is there so many doors into a bedroom? And why is there...
Because it's multiple rooms.
It's a very, very large manor.
This is a door
Or
house. You're gonna have
mansion.
doors.
Okay, I got an 11.
It appears to be empty, it appears to be small, and it appears to be another bedroom.
Okay, we're gonna go to. I did the math already, so I should be. Yeah, there we go. Another one. I'm sorry for all the perception checks,
Roll
God.
perception.
That is going to be a 21.
It appears to open into the same hallway that the other doors open into, but you also see a door immediately opposite of this door in the hallway.
Okay. Well, that is all that I can do. As if I didn't go through so many rooms.
Alright. Back to the top of initiative. Barkley.
Alright. Now, with the guards just chilling outside now, I'm going to try and scale the wall and catch up.
Okay, roll athletics.
Okie dokie. No, 4.
Buddy.
Mm.
It takes 30 feet of movement to scale the wall.
Alright, well, at least you know what? I'm invisible, they can't see me.
If you would like to dash and attempt to scale the rope, you can.
Well, actually, I do want to dash and get to the rope, but I also want to see, like, what kind of armor are these guards wearing?
The guards are wearing, they've got kind of a padded armor that is laid under a chain shirt. The padded armor has the sigil of the clover, which is the Arnotta house sigil.
Okay.
But the rope is about here, so if you wanted to get up to the rope.
Alright, yep. I'll go, I'll try and climb the rope. Where was it again? Where was the rope? Right there. Okay.
Go ahead and roll athletics to scale the rope.
Can I use the help action to try and, like, help him get up the rope, or just, like, attempt to, like, pull the rope up
Sure.
so that he has an easier time?
Sure.
I don't
Roll
know if that would be the
advantage
help
for it.
action or
That'll
athletics.
be a help action. That'll be a
It'll be help action? Okay.
Barkley, roll at advantage.
Okay. 15.
Alright. It only takes 10 feet of your movement.
I'll get up a little slightly winded from all the climbing.
Mhm.
Jeez.
The second you get up, Div just kind of waves to you so that you see them, and then reaches up and kind of pulls you down a little bit, and then just kind of whispers, "There were voices. I don't know exactly where they are. Just be quiet. Try to be. I don't know. Go inside."
Well, of course I'm gonna be quiet. I fucking start walking in.
Div will pull the rest of the rope up and see about untying it and handing it back to Athena.
Okay.
All right. How do I get onto the other?
Just scroll
Oh,
down.
you're jumping. Okay, I see.
This'll, I feel we're gonna scoot on into this room for starters.
Okay.
It'll be 5, 10, 15.
Mm-hmm.
This is a rug here.
Yes.
This'll will take a moment to like pick up one of the corners of it and kind of look beneath it, just checking for teleportation circles.
Roll investigation.
$11.
You don't see any teleportation circles underneath the rug.
Alrighty.
Is the door like this whole width here? Like
Yeah.
these?
It's a double
Okay.
door onto the balcony.
It's a double door. Alright.
And Prosia hasn't really said anything about what's going on out here, right?
I don't think so.
How far have I gone? Hang on now.
Prosia has left the doors open that they've gone through, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wanting to be kind of thorough, Thistle will head over here and see if there's any way to like peek through a keyhole or maybe beneath the door.
Roll perception.
It
Maybe
continues.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to call this session, because I originally had it the Snowball War, but I might rename it to Roll Perception.
I rolled and I couldn't tell if it was a 1 or a 7, but then I fumbled with the dice as I was picking it up, and now we'll never know.
We'll count it as a 7.
Okay, 8.
Okay. There's a wall on the other end
No,
of the
wait,
door.
perception you said?
Yes.
Oh, 11.
There's a wall on the other end of the door.
Wow.
It's a very small hallway.
I love being in a house. I think that's about as far as I can move. Let me double check. No, I got 10 more feet.
Oh, yeah.
Thistle will continue off this way, sneaking about.
The side.
Alright. Div, you've used your action. Anything else?
I'm gonna just. This is 7. Alright, just gonna pop in here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna join the trend here. I'm gonna move here, and also see about looking through the keyholes or under the door.
Say it with me, you all.
Roll
perception.
I love this bit. This bit is hilarious. Do I? No, I don't really want to do that
Shit.
yet. It's a 13.
13. Chase, the thing you messaged me, you should have control over it.
I'm trying. I don't. It's not letting me move them. Oh, there we go. Wait. Okay, that worked. Okay. Whatever happened, I don't know what just happened, but it worked.
I think I understand what the issue was. He was overlapped with a wall.
Ah. Gotcha. All right.
Because the balcony is actually using a transparent wall.
Understood. Gotcha.
So I think
Alrighty.
that might have been the issue.
Well, that's about as far as I can make it, anyways.
Okay. Div, perception total?
It was 13.
13. You see a hall. But you don't. The hall doesn't just end in a wall like it does through the other doors. It continues down this way for however long, and you think you see someone.
Right.
I will not give you a perception of how far they are, but you do think you see someone in the hall through that door.
Alright,
In
in
the
the case,
hall,
they'll
through
just
the
kind of
wall.
they will just kind of stand up, look at look at like these two here, and is just gonna shake their head like, no, don't go in there. And that was 15. Let's see. Nothing here. 10, 25. 35 feet of movement. So they're gonna just dip in here, and we'll just go to.
You're opening that door?
No, I'm not opening that door. I meant to click div. Shit.
I didn't mean to. I accidentally made the door secret instead of closing it.
Alright, I was trying to move div,
Secret
and
door.
it did not. Anyways,
That is a thing I can do, though. I can make the door secret.
Yeah.
Secret
they're gonna just kind of
door.
dip in here, and that is their full movement, so they're just gonna.
Athena is going to dash up next to Prosia, next to Mornbloom, and kind of lean into them. What is it? What do you see?
I was muted, and I was speaking Britishly while muted.
I was saying I could hear you being British through the wall, but I couldn't like hear the thing.
There's a hallway, and then there's a door immediately across from here. I haven't checked. I haven't opened that door. I don't. And points to the one behind. It's a small room, but
I'll get it. Quickly.
Okay.
And that she comes back down. That's her full movement there because she's got 40 feet.
Mhm.
It's exactly like you said, just like empty, basically.
Mhm. But then I know I heard there was some people behind that first door, and this seems to go to the same hallway, so we'd have to be fast.
All right. She's going to ready her main action to dash on your signal. The guards get to move. As Barkley, you hear on the other end of this door a voice kind of speak up and say, I mean, I feel like we should check it out, right?
Oh, fuck!
Oh.
You're invisible, Barkley.
Another
Oh wait, he's invisible.
another voice says, is it really smart to leave your post? Is it smart to leave something like that unattended? All right, but don't come crying to me if you get in trouble.
Can I quickly? Is there something I can do real quick?
You've already used your full movement
Okay,
and your
alright.
action this turn.
Alright. You're right. All right, just didn't know if there was. Okay.
But what is it that you want to do?
I was gonna quickly shut the doors.
You can shut the one next to you.
Okay. All right.
As you see
I will
the
quietly
door
close that door.
open, a guard kind of poke their head in, glance back and forth, close it, and you hear, must have been the lady of the house returning to her room. Are you sure? I didn't see her here. Well, the door between her study and her room was open, and no one was there. Okay, now I'm starting to get suspicious. Prozia.
Yeah. Does this door open inwards?
It does, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to quietly open it and kind of just peek my head around the corner.
Roll sleight of hand. No, stealth. Roll stealth.
Oh, that's a 25.
Okay. You go ahead and open the door if it's unlocked.
It is. And then do I put my character just out one? Yeah. Okay. And then do they look preoccupied then?
The guard is looking a little suspiciously in this direction. They do not seem to hear you. So I guess I will.
Prozia will kind of. Okay, this doesn't count as like my move. I didn't mean to open that door. My bad. But Prozia's this doesn't count as like my movement to look over, right?
No, I
Okay.
will allow that to not count.
Okay, I was gonna technically move from here. I mean, I could have been there anyway, but Prozia will kind of signal for Athenia to go to this door quickly.
Okay. Action dash. Steps out into the hall and pushes the door open. 10, 15, 20. Stealth check. Oh, fucking easy. That's a 25 for her as well.
Oh, okay, good. I heard oh, and I was like, oh no. Is this one gonna be our downfall here?
Alright,
could be a
anything
problem.
else, Mournbloom?
They are going to while Athena's going that way, they're gonna quickly go right here and just look.
Oh, there should be a door there.
Oh, there should be.
No, just here.
Oh, right there. Okay.
I'll leave it open. I'll say that whoever used it last left it open.
Oh, it's a bathroom. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that? it's a shitter.
Yeah.
And so that was 20 feet, and I will I'll dash. So I'll go here. Oh, that was weird. And then go. Okay, yeah, it's getting caught on the windows. So that was 15, and then I'm gonna dash again, and I'm gonna go to this door and let's say it, gang.
Say it with me, everyone. Roll perception.
That's gonna be a 13.
That appears to be a lounge room that you're looking into.
Anybody in?
You don't see anyone?
Okay. Going to open the door, but that's all of the movement that I have.
Hang on.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see the person. I see them in the corner. Oh, no.
Oh, there's no light in the room. Okay. That's why you can't see. There should be light in the room. Why didn't I put light in this room? Hang on, let me fix that.
Technical difficulties.
So I wouldn't have seen them?
Nope, not with your 13.
Oh, God!
And, we are at the end of our time. That's the end of Prozia's turn. So, pulling us back to the top of initiative, we're gonna go ahead and end session there.
Oh no.
Noise.
Thank you all for coming. and I will see you all next week, where maybe things go poorly.
We're going back to jail.
I can go back again.
I will note that if you guys do choose to fight all of the guards on the second floor, you might survive. The guards, their only real strength is their hit points. And even then, they only have like 30 of those.
I need to make a backup in case Thistle gets imprisoned for her crimes.
Oh, yeah.
But no, the guards don't do a lot of damage, and they don't have the highest AC, so you guys have a chance if you do end up fighting them all. But yeah, thank you all for coming, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.